74 months. That's quite a long time. Now, let's begin with a totally normal stream. Yes, nothing strange here. My McDonald's order tonight was number 55. Coincidence? Yes. I got nothing for this number. New channel, who dis? It's a wicked Wednesday of Wipeout, winning lines, the Wonderwall and Royal Flush.
Please welcome your host on Wipeout, Ash the Bash!
No, wait, that's Ben! Good evening, 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 and welcome to Quiz Night on Wednesday, the 18th of June. It is just after 8 p.m. here in the UK. I hope you are all keeping well. It's lovely to have you here, and it's wonderful to be here myself because it is not somewhere I get to be very often. Tone, tell everyone the room code.
To play Wipeout, join in by going to hackbox.ca in your browser and join with the following room code: BJKF. You can even join in on your mobile phone. Alternatively, you can join Twitch chat by entering the room code into Stream Chat or as a whisper to Quizbot 3000. Once done, wait for further instructions on how to play the game.
There we go, that's the accessibility feature done. How's everyone doing? It is great to be here, and as you are almost certainly aware, this marks the start of the crossover week, the Game Night Quiz Night, the great Quiz Night Game Night Conflab, which I realised after the fact that Conflab is not the same as collab. It is a different word that has a different meaning, so the fact I keep referring to it as a conflab is a great shame to myself. Message from our sponsor, Shadowming.
So, does Ben have
Which I can't hear.
for tonight's show? Or something
I haven't got notifications on, so I'm just watching the broadcast to wait to see. So I might have crashed that anyway, unfortunately, which would be a tremendous shame. But Shadowmane, thank you for the 66-month subscription. It's most kind of you. I say that on behalf of Ash, who is lurking. He's going to be the small man in my ear, so to speak. Yeah, just like that. You can't. He's saying that. Ash, don't say that about stream. How rude. You made me press that button already. Say nice things about stream.
Already using your buttons over here. Jesus Christ, took 2 minutes.
Yeah, and what a shame. What a shame it is indeed. And Tywin hat.wave. Anyway, come join the game, BJKF, if you'd like to come and play Wipeout. We're having 2 games of Wipeout this evening. This first set of boards has been written by me, and as you can see, Ash is going to be playing along. There's a little bit of a spicy theme running through them. I think I remarked to Ash earlier on, they're not going to light the world on fire, but hopefully we'll have a bit of fun with them and a little bit meta in places. Then we're going to have a second game, which Ash has written. So I'm going to host, but Ash is also probably maybe going to be here throwing shade, but I'm going to be hosting and playing simultaneously because I haven't seen those boards and he hasn't seen these boards. But I'm assured, if I say I'm assured, I know that I can actually play the boards while hosting, so I don't get the answers in advance. So that will be fun. I'll get about
Conflab
10 seconds. Oh, a message from our sponsor.
At the Anime Expo.
And I'm assuming that's done. So yeah, you probably could. That would probably work as well. Anyway, I'm going to give you another 30 seconds or so to come join. Who have we got? Because I haven't got a Twitch tracker, chat tracker going on. So I would assume everyone in the game is in chat. Good evening, Vertigo and AB Me and Sooty Catra, Who's and Puzzle Dan. Good evening, Janame and Pyro Pygmy, Solomon Dudley, Connor and Lupine, Hello to Milk-like Substance and Paulister, Clive of Legend, Odie, Comedy Fan, Can't Quiz, Won't Quiz, Matt the Ref, Topper One Gaming, Danny Gambit, JR Plays Gaze, Preycast, Flyboy, Maxio, Mark, Roy Johnson, Kirstuken, Ash the Bash, Naughty Goth, SJ, Riff Ragoon, Conrad Lack, Joe Bendy, Silver Electron, and Hexengale, and anyone else who is lurking, loitering and lingering in the chat. You are most welcome to be here. Thank you so much for joining us. And for this, the first of 4 crossover streams taking place Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday nights this week. Just to get you ahead of the game, if you'd not heard that the bird is the word, but no, if you'd not heard, tomorrow evening, Ash is going to be doing a hostile takeover on my stream, twitch.tv/royal_flush. That is going to be a lot of fun and quite a thick stream as well, hench stream happening. So make sure you pop along for that. That's 8 p.m. over on my side of things, where Ash will be in my box, and I might be making an appearance at some point as well. Smash forward to Friday night. I'm going to be back here on Ash's stream with Ash, because we're doing a Much Ill stream, which is going to incorporate the two of us playing some Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, which is the game that brought us together in the first place. And here we are, 7 years later? Is it as long as that? It must be something approaching that.
Jesus.
It's like 20. I have a feeling. I want to say it was the end of 2017.
It's something like that, yeah.
18, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you've put up with me for nearly 8 years.
Don't say it like that. I'm not put up with you.
No, it's very kind of you to say. But we are going back to our roots, to where certainly where Ash and I began with Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, to see if we can still play it after we both departed from that community. But the game itself is still very, very good, and we're looking forward to getting that back out of the box. We're also going to be doing the AMA there that you heard from the charity stream back in March, where Ash and I will be answering your questions. So if you've got a good question to ask either one of us or both of us, do be thinking about that and make sure you come along on Friday night. Then Saturday, back on my channel for the Music Quiz Live 4, where Ash and I are going to be forming a little duet group to do something that's never been done on the Music Quiz Live 4, on the Music Quiz Live before, in that we're going to do actual live, but not from the same building. It's going to be utterly chaotic, but I do hope you'll come and join us for that. As for tonight, we've got 2 games of Wipeout, one by me, one by Ash, and then a bit later on, we have got some winning lines, which I'm looking forward very much to hosting, and yeah, all will be well. Ash, question just ahead of time. When we get to winning lines, will you be able to screen share with me so that I've got a live feed of the question graphics? Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to read the questions in real time.
You're not seeing them in here right now on Discord?
Oh, no, yeah. What a noob. Idiot here has just decided, oh, God, this, leave the room. Oh,
what
everything
happened?
Started doubling for. Everything started doubling.
That, is it? Oh, bloody Discord!
And I had a panic that everything was audio drostering at your end as well.
Right, I'm taking the flag off. You should be safe now. No, you were safe on this side.
I don't know if that came through to broadcast.
It was safe on this side.
That's better.
Sorry for that.
Right. Oh, that was very exciting. Right, gang, it is time for our first game of Wipeout. I will add, I haven't. The first board of this game, there is only one person that I would have felt safe verifying the questions with, and they're playing the game. So I beg your forgiveness if something slips through, but that's why I put it as the first board, because it's the most meta of them all. But look, let's get into some quiz. It's 8:15. I hope you're ready to play on the first of the quiz game night crossover streams with me and Ash, who will be making an appearance on stream a bit later on. Good luck to you all. Let's lock that lobby in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's play Wipeout.
Let's play Wipeout.
I said that already. Okie dokie, everybody. Fingers on your Hackbox devices as we go to our first board, which is Hostile Takeover Denied. Now, there is a fun fact about this, which I'll get to in a minute. Let's take a look. What on earth could Hostile Takeover Denied be talking about? Suddenly, oh, hello, Ash.
Hi there.
You're there now. Welcome to your own stream.
Thank you for that.
It's lovely to have you here. Where do you think this is going?
I have absolutely no idea. I mean, you could be talking about like wars and that, but that seems a bit, bit negative to have as an opening board in Wipeout. It could just be like films regarding that kind of thing. I don't know, actually.
Miteraid is saying, Ash, close your door. But then the ghost won't be able to come
Close
in.
my door? Why? I need to keep it open so that it ventilates a little bit of this warm air out.
It is 1,000,000,000 degrees at the moment. It's like, I've got the window, I've closed the door. It's been weird. The office has been the coolest room in the flat today because I've had the window and the door open, but now the door's closed. Anyway, Hostile Takeover Denied. Let's take a look at the description and see what we're all about. Which of these quiz game night games have not been hosted by the opposite show hosts from the stream they normally appear on? Now, fun fact, this is denied because originally I was going to do it the other way round and then realised there may not have been enough to actually fill a board. So here's how this is going to work. Ash and I have been collaborating for over 5 years, and in that time we've had the opportunity to host each other's games numerous times. Yes, I know Rip New Player Stopper, I did say it was meta, and that's why it's the first board. Let's be cool, and all that jazz. So, what I want to know is which of these games have not been taken over by the opposite host at any point in the history of game night or quiz night. For clarity, we are including any games implemented by and usually hosted by either party in which the other party has appeared in a hosting or co-hosting capacity on either channel. The Wipeouts are games that have been counter-hosted. So, for example, Wipeout would be a Wipeout. Wipeout, I don't think, is on this board.
That's a weird technicality now.
A real weird So, games that have been counter-hosted are Wipeouts. Safe answers are games that have not been counter-hosted. All right, so it's just you've got to think one step ahead.
The knots.
Basically, because there weren't enough crossovers, it turns out. Anyway, let's reveal the answers and see what happens. Continue to reveal answers, and does it just start the game?
It'll start the timer at this point as well.
Right, 45 seconds, or possibly 45 seconds. Good luck. Here are the answers. 5 minutes to a fortune, time shot, face off, buzz off, who wants to be a millionaire, 1,000 heartbeats, the vault, Google that, deal or no deal, secret fortune, all clued up, redacted, the escape artist, the hive, outright, and danger zone. Avoid games that have been counter-hosted. You want games that have not been counter-hosted, and you've got 30 seconds. Can you remember, Ash?
That's what I'm worried about now.
I mean, you should be getting 11.
I know I should be.
15 seconds.
6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 10, which is the 11th.
Got 10.
That one. I think it's that.
You think?
Yeah. I'm going all 11 in on this.
Let's take a look and see how many you've been here. I've got to look at teeny weeny ice train.
Yes, you will do.
Ash has gone for the full gamut of 11. Drahuska also going for an 11. Connor has gone for 9. Any other high bids? Top has gone for 6, Shadowmane for 8, Dan for 7. So there's some reasonably high bids going on in here. Reasonably high bids. Okay, let's see and reveal some answers. Remember, you're looking to avoid games that have been counter-hosted. So let's look at our first answer.
Someone clip it if Ash wipes out.
Redacted. Redacted. This is one of Ash's games. Have I ever hosted Redacted? I have not. No, I believe I wrote the very first pack, but I've never hosted the game.
Was it the first pack, or was that... I think maybe David J had submitted an initial temporary pack to start with, and then it probably was you.
Might have been a...
Yours was the first official one after the fact, I guess.
Was I the first official post-pilot, possibly? Yeah. And I wrote for it, and after I think I got about 17 questions in, I thought this is bloody hard. And I don't think I've written for it since. It didn't quite fall in my wheelhouse, but a great game. No, hang on, I'm thinking of something else possibly. I'm thinking no. It's not on this board, so I can spoiler it. I'm thinking of Relativity.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't written for Redacted at all.
Another R word. Another R word.
Another R word.
Yeah.
And less uppercase. Anyway, moving right along, before I spoil the rest of the game, let's take a look at another answer. 5 minutes to a fortune. That's another one of Ash's games. Have I ever hosted 5 minutes to a fortune? No, I have not. Again, Topper and I appeared on a recent Quizmas edition as guests, but neither of us have hosted it. Does that track with you?
Yeah, that tracks, yeah.
Track with... Good. Ash is so far 2 for 2. Let's take a look at another answer. Time Shock. Did I sneak in to host or co-host Time Shock with Ash? No, I did not. That one has got far too many buttons and audio channels for my luck. It is far beyond me. I'll leave that one very much to Ash. Time Shock is a safe answer. Let's go to our next reveal. All Clued Up. All Clued Up. Surely I must have done that. Has Ash been on an episode and did he rope me in to host it? Did that happen at one time? No, you dreamed that if you thought that happened. I've just written nope in my notes here. Nope. I think at that point I was running out of trivia to write for the notes. No, I have not hosted All Clued Up. Next one. The Vault. So far, there does seem to be a pattern with all of these seem to be Ash's games so far, and maybe some of mine will get featured in a minute because there were 8 of each. But The Vault. Have I ever hosted The Vault? Never had the opportunity. Well done if you got that. Anyone cashed out yet?
You've got a couple at the bottom there. Yeah, Can't Quiz, Won't Quiz, and can't remember the other avatar there. Down on the bottom row on 500.
Oh, is that Conradalak in the middle? Okay.
And Maxio on 5,000 as well.
Is that Danny Gambit on 1,500?
Yeah, that's banked out as well, yeah. And
very well done if you've banked out some points. We've got a nice number of viewers. Nice. Let's go to our next reveal. 1,000 Heartbeats. Have I ever hosted that one? Another one of Ash's. No, just Ash on that one. Though it was quite fun to watch that being played out live at QNL1. But I have not had the fortune to host that one. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 answers deep. 5 to go, and there are still 5 wipeouts up there. Let's take a look at our next answer. Aha! Google that. This is the first of my games that's come up as an answer. Google that. Did Ash ever host an episode of Google That? Well remembered, he did not, and I Mandela'd myself on this. I was 100% convinced. I was 100% convinced you had hosted an episode of Google That. I went back and checked, and turned out you didn't. You wrote one of the packs in the early season, and you were in the final.
I was certainly in the final because I remember the 627 for me to get there. Yes. Remember 627 was the answer I had to give. Was KFC varieties multiplied by 17 or something like that. Some number to get to 67.
Heinz varieties.
Oh, sorry, Heinz 57 times by 57 times 11.
Number of
Heinz and KFC. Heinz and KFC.
That was it. Go. That's going back to 2020. That is to September 2020. But no, I could completely convince myself you had hosted it, but it turns out you had not. So with just 4 answers to reveal,
just want to go
to
Cart Quiz Woke Quiz in chat. I have played 1,000 Heartbeats here on stream, and it has been hosted by somebody else. It was Buzzer Bob that was the host of that particular game, and also Score has done a hosting version of it as well. So yeah, I have had a couple of occasions to play in the hot seat on that, but it was not Ben.
Buzzer Bob and Score Count might be a couple of little red herrings that are going to be cropping up over the course of the rest of this board. Let's take a look at our next answer. The Escape Artist. Now, Topper is looking to bank out on this one, as is Roy at the bottom. Drahuska's already in overbid territory, but Ash has not gone for this answer. Do you remember hosting The Escape Artist, Ash?
I remember a time where I used a thing called Voice Mod. And I believe this may have been the first occasion that I used Voice Mod on a particular stream when I switched over to say, it's lights out.
And I'm afraid for everyone who gave that answer, it is also lights out. Yes, you hosted that at the end of Season 1. You've actually hosted it more recently on my 2023 birthday stream.
Yes, I did that as well, yes.
So it's actually one you've hosted that one twice.
Yeah, so that was the one I didn't realise I was hosting until the day.
Yes, I just sort of sprang that upon you because you did that live because you were actually at my place that weekend.
Yes, that was true, yes.
Bad luck if you've wiped out on the Escape Artist. 4 more wipeouts up there. Let's go to our next answer. Secret Fortune. Now, again, Ash has gone for this one. Do you think I've hosted Secret Fortune?
No, I think you've not hosted Secret Fortune.
Well, you've gone for this answer.
Yeah.
Which
I think you've not hosted Secret Fortune, because Secret Fortune is my game. It's not being counter-hosted.
Oh yeah, I forgot how to call it from. My bad. Yeah, well, just let the cat out of the bag to explain my confusion. I have not hosted Secret Fortune.
You've played it. You played it at QNL1.
Correct. I played it at QNL1 with Pyro Pygmy. I also wrote a Quizmas pack for it, so yes. I've a great love for it, though haven't actually hosted it. I would very much like to at some point. Maybe next year.
Very much so. Very much the offer is open there on that one.
We will make that a thing. So, still 3 correct answers up there. Ash is still looking for 3. Prey is still looking for 3. Quite a few people looking for 1. Let's reveal our next answer. Face Off. Face Off. Now, a few people going for this one, including Ash. Has Ash ever hosted Face Off? No, he has not. Again, it's another one that you may have thought, and actually that would have been possibly one that would have caught a lot of people out had it been the other way round.
Yeah.
And those are the wipeouts. But no, we've both... The thing is, whenever Face-Off has happened with me playing, which has happened on a couple of occasions, I think it's exclusively been with Ash as a contender as well. So I know Score Count has hosted that. I think Score Count might have hosted that twice, actually, but not yourself.
Edinburgh, question mark.
So, Edinburgh question mark. Funny, you were in the face-off arena for the Edinburgh question.
Yes, I was. It was my question, yes.
So the origin of that
I was mid-spiral.
Yes, and I just remember going, Edinburgh.
Emergency stop.
Emergency stop. It was very, 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 very funny. Right. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 answers left up there. 2 of them are right, and 4 of them are wipeouts. So let's take a look at the next one. Who wants to be a millionaire? You've gone for this one, Ash.
Yeah, this was the last one that I switched on of my set. This was the last one I switched on.
You don't think you've hosted this?
I can't remember hosting Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, because I know you did that a lot on your stream, and I've been a player, I do believe, on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. But I can't seem to remember hosting it.
Interesting.
Oh no!
You definitely have. And I'll tell you how I can say that one with absolute certainty. It's because we did this thing where we were sort of keeping score of who had won, and we went back and forth, and there was a question on, I think, what instrument does John Coltrane play? And I used Ask the Host. Because I said, I know you'd know.
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, man.
So you've hosted with me there.
Wow.
That's going back some.
That's
back
really
in the
going
annals
back
of
some.
season
Wow.
one.
I could barely remember all the way back then. Jesus. Wow.
So I'm really curious as to what the other answer you've gone for is, because I don't think...
Well, or not gone
we'll find
for.
out in a minute, I'm sure. Or not gone for, yeah. I mean, it's less bad. But no, I'm afraid you definitely have hosted
Wow.
Millionaire. This is one's been... I've actually written here, it's been counter-hosted on multiple occasions. It's probably a draw.
Oh, okay.
But certainly at least once, yeah. You were definitely a host for that game. So,
I think it was just Mandelaing myself with the fact that Prey does a lot of hosting of that in my Discord. Toad's done a lot of that as well, and you did a lot of it on stream. And I just went, cool. Other people are doing it. I don't need to do it. But yeah, completely forgot that you gave me the swap roll at one point. So
we've done the swapperoo on that one. This is where everyone's going to go digging into the archive and say, actually, you were definitely. I can't remember the exact. I don't know if I ever sent you the software or if you sort of remote hosted from my machine, like a bit like I'm doing tonight. But you were definitely in the host chat. Right, we've got a few more answers to reveal. There's 2 wipeouts there. The next one, The Hive. Clive, Oni, Milk-like, and a couple of others have gone for The Hive, looking to bank out. Notably not you, Ash.
Yeah, we've talked about this day already, haven't we?
Birthday 2023, and Ash again was live with me at my house, and he went to the trouble, bless him, of actually making cards, actually like host note cards, which I've still got. They're on my hallway.
Oh, that's
of
cool that you still got
moment.
them. Nice.
Yeah, I hung on to them. I mean, one of them was on my display back in the old place. I decided it was going to become a permanent thing, and yeah, depending on what happens after I move house, if I keep the green screen, they will be coming back into display. But yeah, I hung on to them. But birthday 2023, Ash hosted that. Bad luck if you've wiped out on that one. So it evens up the board a bit. There's 2 right and 2 wrong still up there. Let's take a look at our next one. Outright. One of Ash's, I think, your first original format.
This is my first original format, yeah.
And has it ever been counter-hosted by me? Yeah, I'm afraid so. This, again, the Season 1 game night finale. We had a big swap over for that one, and yeah, I hosted this, and you... it was the same night you hosted Escape Artist the first time, and both of us went out in round 1.
Yes, exactly. Yes, round 1 elimination, yep.
That was a great band. So unfortunately, a wipeout if you went for that. So there is still one correct answer up there. One of those games Ash has never hosted, and 2 of them one of them you have hosted, 2 of them you never have. Well, let's take a look at the next answer. Buzz Off. Now, this is one you went for. Let's take a look. Indeed so. This is one I struggled on, but I'm fairly sure you never have.
Yeah, I'm not. It's been close. I played against you with Buzzer Bob hosting.
With Bob hosting, that's right.
And I think I played in some occasional game as well, but with a... Did I? I can't remember, because I know I did the weird giant steps buzzer. I can't remember if I had any other buzzers beyond that. Yeah, that one.
I'm fairly sure that was the one you versus me, wasn't it?
Yes, that was that one, yeah.
And we got Bob hosting. Graphael springs immediately to mind. Oh, I still believe that lost me the game. Anyway, yeah, 2 more to reveal. Let's take a look at our next one. Deal or no deal? Deal or no deal?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm afraid, yeah, you've probably hosted that one more than I did.
Yeah, very much so.
I took on the role of the banker throughout that. Well, it's been a very interesting one. On Danger Zone, you've never hosted. That was my first original.
Yeah.
And I was just trying. What was the answer? Did you go to Danger Zone?
That must have been the one I didn't put on. I put on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire and went, that's 11, cool. So I didn't put down Danger Zone because I can't cover more than 11.
So I know Panda hosted Danger Zone. And Top has hosted Danger Zone.
Yes.
And I know Megan hosted Danger Zone at some point as well. But I'm fairly sure it never came your way.
Yeah, I don't.
But
yeah.
if I'm wrong on
It probably hasn't. And I just missed it on that board, and I was confident with Who Wants to Be a Millionaire that I hadn't hosted it, but clearly I had.
And what we can draw as a conclusion from all of this is that I need to host more of your games.
And likewise, the other way around.
Yeah. And the next time we play this board, we can flip it, and it'll be the correct answers will be ones that have been counter hosted. Let's take a look at the leaderboard at the end of that first board. Well, my goodness gracious me, there's a lot of wipeout happening there, including from Ash the Bash himself, who you'd expect to get a perfect round. But we got Curse Token and Can't Quiz, Won't Quiz on 500, Riff, Danny, Pyro on 1500, Borlister and Vertigo on 3000, Maxio, JR and Supercat on 5000, and others are on 7500. I did not realise that was on a timer.
Yeah, it's on a timer. We keep this train rolling here. There's no waiting for the VR headset news.
No, yeah, quite. That used to be on a timer, and then everyone complained about it. I think so. I added in an extra cue so I could queue on. Oh, never mind. Prugs wants to know: can he join at this point because it'd be unfair? He presumes not.
I think it's fine to join later. That's fine.
Royal
yeah.
Is any time entry on this?
It might work. I don't know. BJKF, if you want to join, is BJKF. So yeah, try it. See what happens.
Below, no, that's not go there. That's something Kingfisher.
Yes. Shall we move on to board 2?
So I've been here for 30 seconds and I've turned your stream into the airwaves blue. This is why this doesn't happen very often. Oh, my God in heaven. Right, round 2.
Oh, no.
It's time for the Ashes, everybody. I think you'll like this one a bit more. This is a bit more general knowledge, I think.
Okay.
What could we be going for on this?
I mean, the obvious would be go down the route of cricket, but the Ashes is famously between just two international teams, so you can't get 16 ounces out of that, surely.
Well, I did think I'd get 16 ounces out of this. I did think I was going to struggle, but I got there in the end. Let's take a look at what we've got.
Aha.
Which of these are genuine examples of Ashes, or Ashleys? Simple as that. Identify the people, places, and titles that are correct when the word Ash, Ashes, or Ashley is added to them. Only those 3 words, Ash, Ashes, or Ashley.
Okay.
What about Ashley spelled Leigh? Well, that's not in the question, Hex. So I guess that would be a wrong answer. That's not going to be a thing, so don't worry about it. Sorry, I have to go ASMR at this point, but yeah. If that were a pertinent factor, I would have. Well, I may have forgotten about that, but okay. Stop giving me every single variation on the spelling of the name Ashley, and just trust the question and have fun.
Don't let me get to you. Don't let me get to you.
Oh no! It's almost like this happens on a regular basis, and you'd think I'd sort of gotten used to it. But I'm sure they don't treat you like this, Bash.
Oh, of course they do. Of course they do. I just decided to tune them out.
Yeah, I was going to press that button. Anyway, time for the Ashes. Good luck. Here are your options.
Answers are. Oh.
Storm blank, blank Ketchum, blank the Bash, Cemetery of blank, blank B, blank Wednesday, blank River, blank Mountain, blank, her blank Brown, the blank de la Zooch, the blank Kutcher, Angela's blank. Use the bits in parentheses to help you get to what we're talking about, because otherwise you could say, oh, that does exist. It's also got to match what's in parentheses. Right, 20 seconds. Let's get your answers in. We've got a 7, I've got a 6, I've got some 6s and other numbers coming in. Any more for any more? Only 7, I think, is the max bid so far. 10 seconds to get your answers in. I see Clive has gone for a 7 also. Oh, Drahus has gone for the max bid of 11. Oh, wouldn't it be wonderful if tonight was the night, because I know Drahuska always goes for a max bid of 11. Tonight was the night Drahuska hits the 11.
That would be
when
amazing.
The host is reversed. That would be wonderful. I'm rooting for you, Drahuska. Right, Drahuska with the max bid of 11. Highest other bid I think I've seen is 7. Vertigo Oni. I beg your pardon, Mr. The Clive has gone for 8. So, Ash, how many did you go for? 7?
7, yeah.
Confident 7?
It's a confident 6, a hesitant 7th, I think.
Okay, well, let's go through and see what we've got. First of all, Blank Ketchum, Pokemon Trainer. Blank Ketchum. Yes, of course, Ash Ketchum. Though I am assured by a wiki I read when I was some equivalent, that his full name is Ashton, but he is, of course, commonly referred to as Ash Ketchum. So, yes, indeed, main protagonist from the Pokemon series of games. Well done there. On to our next. I'm deeply distressed that this Blank the Bash hasn't gone yet after 2. I thought that might be revealed a bit sooner, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Blank Wednesday, Christian Feast Day. Yes, Ash Wednesday, which is the day after St. Pancakes Day, which marks the beginning of Lent. Yes, St. Pancake of Antioch, who was covered in bread, eggs and flour and martyred. No. Deep fried. We all commemorate the martyrdom of St. Pancake of Antioch. Anyway, moving on. Yes, Ash Wednesday is correct answer. Or Mardi Gras, indeed. Yes, the day after Mardi Gras. Next one. Blank Brown. Breakfast item. Blank Brown. Could this be a Hashley Brown? Yes, the hash brown. Nom 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 nom. Yes, indeed. It's a breakfast food item, hash brown, which you can get at McDonald's and probably other places as well. Perfect with your holy pancakes. Indeed,
Yes.
Let's take a look at another one. Blank the Bash Twitch streamer. I'm a little bit distressed that not everyone has gone for this answer. Yeah. You.
I mean, maybe they're going for the pedant answer of Twitch streamer is actually AT_Bash rather than Ash the Bash, but I'm pretty much always referring to myself as Ash, so.
Also, the was in the bit that wasn't blanked. The. So if it had gone blank bash, I'd have had a little more. Yeah. Anyway, never mind. Yes, it's him. It's this guy. Where are you? There. That guy. That's Ash the Bash Twitch streamer. You heard it here first. Onwards. Next one. The Blank Cricket Trophy. We maybe had a little bit of a suggestion towards this at the beginning. But yes, indeed. The Ashes, the title of this round. Quadrennial? Is it every 4 years, the Ashes?
I thought it was 2 years. I can't
2?
remember.
I
don't follow cricket. It's just not cricket.
No, neither do I. I thought it was quadrennial, but between England and Australia, where if the game is a draw, and any game that can last for 5 days and still be a draw is stupid. But if it ends in a draw, then the incumbent champion takes it on. By the way, speaking of quadrennial, I found out something quite interesting the other day. The difference between biannual and biennial, because people are always saying, oh, biannual. Oh, does that mean twice a year or every 2 years?
They're different
words.
words.
I think biannual, biannual is twice a year, and biennial means every 2 years, I think. So with an E means it's every 2 years. You heard it here first. Well, probably not here. You've probably heard that before, but I'd like to think you heard it here first. Next. Angela's Blank, 1996 book. Angela's Blank. Yes, Angela's Ashes. 1996 book written by Frank McCart, who was Irish and later made into a film in 1999. Can't remember if it was Spielberg, but I'm fairly sure it was John Williams who wrote the soundtrack. Great film, all about, was set during the Great Depression in Ireland. And a very good film, would recommend it. To our next one. Storm Blank 2024 UK-centric weather event. Storm Ashley? Yes, Storm Ashley. I remember you raging all over Scotland and the Highlands at the front end of 2024 and causing a terrible mess.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, you created a terrible mess, so you did.
Clip it, ship it.
Storm. Very good, Storm Ashley. Yeah, Storm Ashley reached top speeds of up to 121 miles an hour. He's obviously he's getting his company car or something. It's like a Ferrari or something in Scotland. There are any roads in Scotland. So anyway, moving on. Next answer. Blank Kutcher. Blank Kutcher. Ashley Kutcher? No.
Close.
Ashton.
Yeah.
Ashton. That's Actor.
Sorry,
Prey. No, Ashton Kutcher. It's actually his middle name. His first name is something different, but his middle name is Ashton as well. It's not a variation on Ashley. It is very much Ashton. Bad luck if you've wiped out on that. A few players have banked already, which is nice to see. Ash still looking for 2. Let's go to our next answer. Blank Mountain. Canadian mountain. Ash's mountain? Ashley's mountain? Just the Ash Mountain, but that is a thing. It's a mountain in Canada. Ash and Riff now just looking for 1. Clive still looking for 4, so might be, unfortunately, into overbid territory at this point, so bad luck on that one, Clive. Conradlac and Lupine also looking for 1. Let's take a look at our next answer. Blank Dillazooch, Midlands Town.
So close.
So close.
So close.
But no cigar, no Ashby, Ashby, Ashby Dillazooch. What's it famous for again? It's in Leicestershire, I think.
Is it famous?
It's famous for its name. I think.
Yeah, certainly, yeah.
It's famous for its Dillazooch. ASHBY, for those of you trying to figure out the spelling of that. Yeah, Ashby. Leicestershire, central point of the UK. Famous for its
It's apparently famous for KP nuts.
Cheese. KP nuts, are they Leicestershire?
Apparently, that's what Ralph said. I have no idea. Let's take that as fact.
I was about to say, it's I was trying to think. I want to say there's a cheese made there, but I might be making that up. Anyway,
maybe.
Let's move rapidly on. Blank.
This was my punt.
This was your punt. Japanese
This is my
pop
punt,
culture
yeah.
festival. What do you think it might be?
I'm thinking Japanese kind of thing. They'll probably have just gone, Ash!
You are very, very close. They went Smash, SMASH, Sydney Manga and Anime Show, which is a Japanese pop culture festival held annually in Sydney, Australia. Bad luck on that one.
Oh, well.
What a shame.
What a shame, indeed.
It's a difficult game, this Wipeout, isn't it?
It turned out well for you. The 2 slightly meta rounds in your favour, and you finished on a 0. Seems good. Right, there are still 2 wipeouts up there and 5 answers to reveal. Let's take a look at the next one. Blank B. Riff is still in play and has gone for this one. Comedian. Ashley B?
Close again.
No, very close again. Ashling, AISLING, Ashling B. She's Irish or Northern Irish. She's very funny. She's popular on a lot of panel shows. But unfortunately, she is not an Ashley. She's an Ashling. Bad luck. 1 wipeout still left up here, and it looks like everyone has banked out apart from Conradlac. So let's race through the remaining answers. Here we go. Conradlac has gone for Cemetery of Blank, Dark Souls 3 level. Cemetery of Ash, perhaps? Yes, one of the earlier levels in Dark Souls 3, Cemetery of Ash. I don't think it means like the name. It's not, funded by Ash or anything. That's like the Dark Souls 3 is more of a dark sort of game, and it's like Ash and death. That happens a lot in Dark Souls. Anyway,
yeah.
Well done if you got that. And Conrad banking out some points there. Still 1 wipeout to reveal. Can we find out where it is? Blank River, South Carolina River. Yes, rising from the Wassamasaw and Great Cypress Swamps in western Berkeley County, the Ash River in South Carolina. So one of these is right, one of these is wrong.
Oh shit! No! It's a
Let's
round of
reopen the
bidding.
bidding.
Oh no!
Nobody went for them. That has never happened before, and I was not expecting it. Bid! Everyone bid!
Oh god! Because one of these is right, one of these is wrong.
Does that mean nobody went for either of these answers?
Correct. And the board is not over yet.
And the board is not over yet.
Which one is correct?
So, the blank collector and blank. One of those is an Ash-related answer.
Go with that one then.
So do you get all your points back? Or are you still wiped out?
Well, I can claim some points for a right answer here, but everybody else is also at risk of losing what they currently have.
Oh, so this is good for you because you get some pity points. But everyone else could be about to have a dreadful time.
Only say the entire time we were joking about how this never happens in VC, and look what happens.
Has that ever happened? I feel like that must have happened at some point.
So it has happened rarely. Not a lot recently, but it has happened.
Well, I don't know if that's a sign of a good board or a bad board. It's a sign of a board, definitely. We have reopened it, so let's take a look and see where everyone went and if there's going to be some tears. Blank. 1894, oil on canvas by Edvard Munch. And maybe he had a mate called Ash. Or maybe he knew several people called Ashley, and he just painted Ashleys. Perhaps. More likely, he just painted something called Ashes. Ooh. And that finishes that round. The final wipeout that was up there, it was not the Ash Collector, that was the Bone Collector, which is the 1997 novel by Jeffrey Deaver. Yes, his name is spelt like that. I know it looks like a typo, but it's not. Jeffrey Deaver, yes, the Bone Collector, which was then again made into a film in 1999. Well done, everyone there, especially me, I think. Although I don't have any points. Ash has got some points though. Let's see how many points everyone else has got. So, to the leaderboard, and I'm going to go much quicker through this. No points. Drahuska on 5,500. Comedy Fan on 5,500. Connor on 5,500. Dan and Ash and Can't Quiz Won't Quiz all on 5,500. Joe Mendy on 7,500. TVP and Con Ranlack and Roy Johnson. Naughty Goth and Flyboy on 10,500. Topper's got 13,000. Danny Gambit 14,500. SJ 16,000. And other people have points as well. And Mark is winning. Oh, you need another cue. Another cue there. Right. We've had the very meta round. We've had the Ash meta round. And now it is time for the quiz meta round, which the twist in this round is that it's not remotely meta. It's just fairly standard. Classic quiz bowl, as someone very clever once said on a weekend stream similar to this one. What have we got? Well, we could always light some candles and read. That's about as meta as it goes. That's a line from Family Guy. So, it's going to be a literature question, and fairly typical, like I said, it wasn't going to light the earth on fire, this pack, but hopefully we'll have some fun with it. Which of these works of literature have a word count greater than 150,000? As a point of reference for y'all, because I'm kind like that.
Okay.
As a point of reference, the longest Harry Potter book, which is the 5th, which is The Order of the Phoenix, has 257,045 words. So quite a bit shorter than the longest Harry Potter book, and that is the only reference to Harry Potter I am going to make, just because it is universally acknowledged to be a big, thick book. Okay? So, Order of the Phoenix has just over 250,000. We're looking for books that are 100,000, no less than 100,000 words, no more than 100,000 words shorter than that. Books with 150,000 words or more. Okay? Big, thick book. You're ready? Fingers on devices. Let's reveal the answers.
Answers are...
Picture Dorian Gray, Crime and Punishment, On the Origin of Species by Means of Natural Selection, Wuthering Heights, Moby Dick, The Iliad, War and Peace, Atlas Shrugged, A Tale of Two Cities, The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas, Don Quixote, The Da Vinci Code, Leviathan, Sense and Sensibility, Ulysses and Dracula. 11 of those have 150,000 words or more. 5 of them have fewer than 150,000 words. 15 seconds. Just occurred to me, I could have joined this game and won.
You could have done.
I could have got 30,000 points in this game if I'd just joined the lobby. Right, my beautiful friends, that is time up. So, we could always light some candles and read. Looking for thick books. Let's take a look at our first option. War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy. I read it once in about half an hour. It's about Russia. More than 150,000 words? Yeah, I thought it was funny as well. Thank you for that very delayed reaction. Yeah, that's right. 567,246 words.
Half a million words. Jesus Christ.
500,000 words. I believe it might very well be the longest on this board, for what it's worth. On we go. Next one. Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky. I can sum this one up for you in one sentence. Man commits crime, feels bad. Goes to prison, feels better. And that synopsis is spread into 208,016 words.
Okay.
That is Crime and Punishment by Fyodor Dostoevsky. Very well done if you got that one. Another one. The Iliad by Homer, which is one of Homer's books. Not Homer Simpson, as you may have thought, but Homer was a Greek philosophizer who wrote many books, including the Iliad. Can you tell I know absolutely nothing about the Iliad or any sort of Greek literature? But I do know it's a long book. Is it 150,000 words long? It is. It's 193,536 words in length. A couple of people banking out already. Vertigo and Mark have gone for some safe answers. They're banking out with 24,000 at the top of the table. A few more people yet to go. Ash still got to get 3. Connor's still looking for 9, which is distressing for him because there are only 8 correct answers up there. Likewise, Drahuska. But we'll go on to our next one. Ulysses by James Joyce. Ulysses, something run-on sentence. Ulysses. Yeah, 268,170 words, and like everything else James Joyce wrote, no one has read it and actually understood that book because it's a lot of nonsense. Though not quite as bad as Finnegan's Wake, which is basically just an endless loop of story. It starts and ends mid-sentence. It's sort of, I suppose, what you call modern literature. Yeah, don't waste your time. It's rubbish. Next book. Moby Dick by Herman Melville. You don't get many Hermans these days, do you, Ash?
No, not these days, no.
or Herberts either. Herbert. What a fun name that is. Anyway, almost as fun as Moby Dick. I mean, that Moby Dick, the white whale. Thick book and a thick whale as well. 215,839 words in Moby Dick. Let's move on. Let's move on rapidly. The Da Vinci Code. I mean, works of literature is doing some heavy lifting on this one in particular, but I suppose technically it is a work of literature in that nothing in it at all is real. The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. More than 150,000 words? No. Not far off. 143,330 words.
That's tight.
Just missing out. It was quite tight there, but yeah, it's yeah. I'm afraid it's none of it is real. The character's drunk in the last chapter of which one? Of the Finnegan's Wake. Yes. Finnegan's Wake is a silly book. And here's a message from our sponsor, Sooty Cap.
No message because of censored word.
Oh, I see. Thank you for the 100 bits, though, Sooty Cat, all the same. Dan Brown is the Da Vinci Code is also arse gravy. It is toilet water of the worst kind. But it's quite fun to read on holiday. Next. Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen. You've gone for this one, Ash.
I have. I've not read it.
Oh, well, if you had read it, you would have known it was only 122,646 words.
Told you I hadn't read it.
No points for you. There's a very fun story about Emma Thompson, who wrote who won the Best Adapted Screenplay for when she adapted that in 1995. She won the Academy Award. But there's this story she tells on QI where apparently her computer broke one day and everything just like transmogrified into hieroglyphs, and she couldn't get it back. So she went round to Stephen Fry's house And basically went, please fix my script. And then Alan Davis makes the pun, and it's like, it took him like 6 hours. And Alan goes, what probably happened is he couldn't fix it. So, oh shit. Well, I better not let on. I'll just rewrite it. I'll just adapt the novel. That'll be much better. There you go. And there's this whole gag about how Stephen Fry should have won that Oscar instead. But yes, only 122,000 words. So 2 wipeouts found, 3 to go. Our next answer, Dracula, Dr. Acula by Bram Stoker. Dr. Acula. Yes, that just trips over the line, 165,453 words. Conradlac still chasing 3. I don't know what that gives them the scope to do. If they can find 3 answers, it will get them up the leaderboard a bit. Let's take a look at our next one. Don Quicksand. Don Quixote and Miguel de Cervantes. Man is mad. Man goes mad is the summary of that book. And he does indeed go mad in 345,390 words. Yes, man goes mad. Next one. Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand, which is basically the inspiration for the game BioShock. Sort of. Yeah, I've got a copy of this on my bookshelf, actually. Atlas Shrugged. More than 150,000 words? A lot more. 561,996 words. If you just wait there a minute, just talk among yourselves just a moment, folks.
Okay.
I'll see if you can lay my hands on it easily.
Oh, right. You're going to try and find
it's right
it.
at the door in the hallway of wholesomeness. I'll show you front on first, and then I'll turn it round. Right. You ready for this? There it is. Oh, there you say that doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too thick. Whoa!
Look at the thick boy there.
It's a thick boy. Yes, Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand, with a very, very, very sullen-looking man on the front, sort of posing for his artist portrait, and he says, I said I was going to be here for 2 hours. I've been here 3.5 hours, and if I'm not gone in a minute, then I'm going to miss Coronation Street. Why is this taking so long? Sorry. Yes, that's what's happening in that portrait. Yes, well done if you've got Atlas Shrugged by Ayn Rand. To our next answer. The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre Dumas. Or, if you prefer the line not from the Shawshank Redemption, Alexandre Dumas, The Count of Monte Cristo. Yes, 464,162 words about a prison break, apparently. And that's what they say in the Shawshank Redemption. Says, oh, you'd like that, it's about a prison break. And then Morgan Freeman says, oh, maybe we should file that under self-help books. Or probably something a little bit more 1950s, given that's when that film was set. Well done, if you got Alexandre Dumas there. Any more to go? Yeah, Prey is still looking for 1. Pyro is still looking for 1. And we've still got 3 wipeouts up there. Leviathan by Thomas Hobbes. Leviathan. 216,349 words, and is the book that holds the distinct honour of being the only one on this board that I've never heard of. And that's the most interesting thing I can say about it, because I know nothing more. So, 2 of these are wipeouts. No, 3 of these are wipeouts, and 1 of them is safe. Prey, still looking for 1 answer. On the Origin of Species by Means of Natural Selection by Charles Darwin.
It's a long title, isn't it?
It is. Most people just know it as On the Origin of Species, but that is full and correct title, By Means of Natural Selection. Yes, this is the treatise that Charles Darwin wrote that suggests we all evolved from apes and monkeys and survival of the fittest and all that, which is generally still held in high regard and as an accurate theory of the origins of humanity to this day. But 150,000 words seems an awful lot to explain that, doesn't it? Apparently not. 158,747 words, and you've avoided those other 3 wipeouts. Picture of Dorian Gray, Wuthering Heights, and A Tale of Two Cities all clock in under 150,000. The shortest one up there's actually Dorian Gray, 82,222, I think it was off the top of my head.
Okay.
Well done everyone there. Good games. Let's take a look at our leaderboard and see who our winners are this evening for our first game of Wipeout. Sweaty Cat 500, Pirate Pink 1500, Lupine 1 Map, the Ref AB Me on 3000. Other players have scores as well. Conradlak and Oni and Silver Electron all on 21,000. Curse Toucan just ahead on 21,500, but the top scorers with 24,000 are Vertigo and Mark.
Tied winners. Congrats.
Good game.
Good game.
Well. Oh. It just goes straight to the credits.
Did you just press that, or did it just jump?
No, I didn't press it. It says displaying leaderboard at my end.
Okay. Well, I just jumped into...
That's me. We'll have some credits now.
Okay.
Well, I suppose that's one way of getting me to shut the hell up, isn't it? Rather than just whittering on for a little... No, just roll with the credits. Roll with the credits when he pauses for breath.
I didn't realise it was going to do that straight away with the new implementation, but okay.
It's almost like they know the host has taken too long on this one. Well, that was a huge amount of fun. I hope you enjoyed. Did you enjoy that, Ash? Did you enjoy your 0
that?
points?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, sure it was 0 points, but still had fun.
I'm very glad, and I hope everyone else enjoyed those points. It was quite fun cobbling those together in the 30 or so seconds I've had free this week. Right, I think we should do... You know what I think, Ash? I think we should do it all over again.
Absolutely. We'd start all over again with a brand new set of boards, but me authoring said boards. So, just give me a moment while I switch over from test text here to a different set of answers.
Do I need to open a new Hackbox window here, don't I?
If you're playing the game, yeah, you will need to do that, absolutely. Well,
why don't I host from that one and play from this one, because I can validate my Twitch account on this one, so you can see who I am there. There we go. So, first time here, folks. This is the first time this has happened. We're going to have somebody on... I think it's the first time it's happened on your stream. Have you ever hosted and played simultaneously a game on your end?
Has that happened?
I've done it a couple of times. I did it with Risky Business. At the Purge once, I think.
I probably have informally, but not like officially.
Well, how exciting!
I don't. Anyway, yeah. I don't. Yeah. We'll go with that.
All sorts of glass ceilings being broken this evening, Ash, isn't that?
Absolutely.
I may not have understood the meaning of glass ceiling in this context, but...
let me do that. Make sure that. So the host runner will still be on the same room code that we've already joined to.
Oh, shit. I've just left the room.
Oh.
So, I'm going to have to rejoin with a different account. Is that going to cause...
No, that's a problem. That's no problem.
No, that's a problem.
That's a problem. Well, if it is a problem, I just join a new room code. That's fine. But no, it's the same room code that I posted to you. So
yeah, okay. Let me join up with that one. Cool.
And should have all the buttons still, so should all be good. I think I've got my questions all at least plugged in on my side of things. Obviously, you'll need to load in when we go to the lobby, but I think it's all ready to go. So, shall we roll the titles again?
I think we should. Live in 5, 4, 3. I mean, everyone can see me do that now. It's not quite as fun. Roll meeting! Right. So, there may be spoilers in this one, because I will get the answer about 10 seconds before you do. If I can remember what I said.
Please welcome your host on Wipeout, Ash the Bash.
Royal_Flush.
Still not.
I should have talked to Toad about that. I completely forgot.
I mean, just saying. Oh. Some of us made an effort.
Anyway, room code. Shit! No, I pressed the wrong button. Sorry, no. I pressed the wrong button. This is why I don't do things on here. I pressed the wrong button.
Did you join the hosting room?
No. I pressed the add fake players button, not the.
Whoops. Wait, we'll try that again, shall we?
Sorry. Just the button above it is read room code. That's the one I meant to press, and I pressed the add fake players button instead. Apologies!
Right, I'm going to get another side.
Oh, it's going to be a new room code for you folks. Sorry. Oh my god. We'll try again. New room code again. And I'll press the right button this time. Here you go.
Play Wipeout. Join in by going to hackbox.ca in your browser and join with the following room code. D.
So hang on, are you hosting this one?
H. You can even join in.
I'm just pressing a button, that's all.
Alternatively,
You can
join
host
Twitch
still,
chat by
but I can press
entering the
buttons
room
What would
code
happen now if I press
or
announce
as a
room
whisper
code as well?
Quizbot 3000. Once done,
It's probably going to play it
further
again.
Instructions on how to play the game. To play Wipeout,
Yeah, there you
join
go.
by going to xbox.ca in your browser and join with the following room code.
Oh my god, in heaven.
D, P, F, H. You can even join in on your mobile phone. Alternatively, you can join Twitch chat by entering the room code into Stream Chat or as a whisper to Quizbot 3000.
I can't press it
Once
again.
done, wait for further instructions on how to
I mean, you can if you refresh the page.
Refresh it and go again. I mean, I wouldn't do that.
To play
So-
Wipeout, join in by going to hackbox.ca in your browser and join with the following room code.
Well, I could just do this.
Oh!
Join in
So
on
you
your
shouldn't do it,
mobile
because I'm just going to panic that something has crashed at
Alternatively,
that
you can
point.
join by entering the room code into Stream Chat.
Did you say there
or
was
as a whisper to
something of
Quizbot
a
3000.
something of a theme
Once
running
done,
through this?
wait for further instructions.
Yes,
on how to
so
play the game.
just for clarity for those following along at home, this is now a set of board that I have written. And Ben has not seen any of it at all, but he's still going to attempt hosting while also playing at the same time, because the way that the host screen works is it'll show the board of 16 answers, but it does not show whether they're right or wrong until he goes to reveal one of the answers on his side of things. So he literally will have no idea what is right and what is wrong until we get to that point. So, yeah, you might get an early spoiler from his reaction as he reads the information presented to him. But
Let's reveal the next answer. Oh God!
yeah, that's what you'll get from Ben in this one. And yeah, there is a bit of a theme of sorts, or little loose meta connection in the three boards that I've produced for tonight's game.
Obviously, Ash and I haven't correlated on these boards. We haven't cross-referenced because they were written for each other. So there is a non-zero chance that we may get exactly the same board appearing.
I'll
Ash
tell
will
you
now know whether that's happening.
I will tell you that that's not the case.
Okay,
We do have three completely different boards here. You've not seen any previous content, so there's no crossover there. But you might work out what I've gone for here. You might work out for it.
Right, it's 26 degrees in here. It might be time for a new shirt in a minute. It's reached that point of the
Rotate
day.
the shirts.
Rotate the shirt. I don't know if I'm not going to take it off. I mean, I don't want to get anyone unduly flustered by taking my shirt off. 26. The camera looks quite level. Ha. You had a heart and a hog for that.
Wow. In this economy?
Yeah, put together.
Well, that's all right then.
Sorry.
Is it now?
Yes, it is.
What do you
Right,
think?
41
What do you
players.
think we're going to get board-wise in this game then, Ben? What do you think? Can you read
You
my
said
mind?
there's a theme. There's something going through all three, and there is a loose meta theme on one of the boards.
Well, there's a loose meta theme across the entire game. They're three fairly generic boards, but there is a loose theme across the three boards.
Is there going to be some element of swapping, or people changing places, or double acts, maybe? That would be my inclination.
Okay. Books under 150,000 words, says Flyboy.
Yeah, it's going to be the inversion of the previous game. I don't think we've got enough formats between us to invert the other game, even if we have played more of them. Right, I think we should go.
I think we should get straight into it, yeah.
I think we should. 41 players. Let's play Wipeout.
Let's play Wipeout.
I said that already.
Yeah. It's obviously showing you absolutely nothing right now.
Oh yeah, just the title.
Yeah.
Oh no, is that just the round name?
Doesn't even show you that yet.
It shows me the round name, I think. Yeah.
Not yet. Once you hit the first board button, it'll show it.
Oh yeah, I've got to press the button, haven't I? So is all versus all a mode then?
All versus all is just the regular gameplay mode, yeah.
Oh, fine, right, okay. So I'm reading this quite, sort of interested. Yeah, well, okay, what's this all about? No, that's just the instructions, Ben. That's just how to play it. Okay, right. Fine. I might actually read that. Do I have to press submit at the end, don't I?
You actually don't need to press submit anymore. Once you select an answer, it sort of auto locks those in as you go. But you can press again to deselect it. So
to deselect,
reselect to deselect.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at our first board. Chai? I don't know if this is you're putting words in front of me that you deliberately know I don't know how to pronounce.
No, chai is correct. yeah.
It is chai. In which case, it feels like this is all stuff that is related to me, but has been changed because obviously I live in Chichester, or near to Chichester, which is colloquially called chai.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yes, that's very true.
Or is this just a tea gag and just tipsters just gone into histrionics at this point?
We'll see when we get further into the game, I'll say.
Chai. Here is what chai is all about. Which of these are names of hot beverages? Chai is a lovely spiced tea drink, well known across the world, particularly within the Indian subcontinent. On the board will be 16 names, only 11 of which are the names of drinks or beverages, typically served warm or hot. Get nicely settled in with tonight's wipeout with the beverages of your choosing. So, hot drinks. That's an appropriate thing to levy at us on the hottest day of the year.
Yeah,
so far,
exactly. Yeah.
I mean, anything is good if you're dehydrated, though. So whether hot or cold, make sure everyone is staying hydrated on stream. Right, 45 seconds on the clock, and here are your options. Ash, could you do the commentary while I think about clicking
Absolutely,
buttons?
I can do a bit of waffle while you play. Yeah.
Fantastic. Handing over to Ash, and here are your options.
Answers are...
And your 45 seconds starts now. We've got the answers of Anish Milk, Smoking Bishop, Asiatico, Glug, Mate, Kopiluak, Fonio, Hot Toddy, Salup, Sake, Irish Spring, Soursop, Bandrek, Ovaltine, Argy Limon, and Paneer. 11 of those are names of hot beverages, or beverages that can be served hot. Mate. 10 seconds, make your bids.
I swear to God, you've just made some of these up. Well, I'm going for 4.
You're going to go
and I'm not
with
even sure
a bit
about
of
those.
4. Okay.
Yeah, 4.
Interesting. Well, we've got a bit of 11 from Drahuska. Oni's gone with 6. We've got Marcini's also gone with a bit of 6. Clive also 6. Looks like 6 is sort of the prevailing bid, actually, from a lot of players. Marblue at the bottom there's gone with 7. So, yeah, we'll see how it all shakes out. And, Ben, I'll give you the reins and see how it all plays out. Which is sort of your least likely? Which is sort of the last one you locked in before we go anywhere?
Mate.
Yeah, mate.
And
yeah,
it was purely because you pronounce it like that, and I thought it sounds a bit like latte. So I think is it like a marshmallow latte or something, or a milky latte is a mate.
Okay. Well, I mean, a latte tends to have milk in anyway, but...
Oh, shit, yeah, it does. I should know that. I have one every single morning without exception.
Anyway, yeah. I'll let you reveal some answers and see how we go.
That might be the point at which to abandon the theory. Yeah, so that one, there's 2 I'm very confident on. One I'm in 2 minds about, and one which I think I've heard of, but I think actually might be a food. But I went for it anyway because I'd vaguely heard of it. Anyway, let's take a look at our first answer.
All right.
Hot toddy.
Good start.
I didn't actually look on the thing because I knew that was right. Yeah, hot whiskey or southern cough syrup is a mix of liquor. What is liquor?
Just like spirit.
Is that pronounced liqueur? No, because liqueur is
like,
spelled with the
liquor is the US word for like spirits.
For
that kind of thing.
Any spirit. I thought it was a specific thing.
I mean, there may be more specific than that, but yeah, liquor spelt without the U is an American
old
word.
gag about. About I went into a pub one time and there was a sign over the bar that said liquor in the front, poker in the rear, which it's I associate liquor with. That's a fun pun. Anyway, liquor, water, honey, sugar, lemon, and spices served hot. That's a hot toddy. Moving on rapidly from my incredibly funny pun. Ovaltine. Ovaltine. Anyone for an Ovaltine? Yes, it's a branded drink powder that mixes into hot milk to produce a comforting hot drink.
Yes.
Do you have Ovaltine?
I haven't had Ovaltine in ages, but I don't mind it at all.
It's no caffeine in it. It's just sort of a milky.
It's just a nice comforty drink. Yeah.
It's like an old blanket. It's an old blanket in drink form. Well done if you got Ovaltine. That is a right answer. Next, mate. So I'm sure
it has pronunciation.
Mate.
Look, prom.
I know it does, but it's mate. Who said mate? Go on, mate. Caffeine-rich infused herbal drink made by soaking yerba mate leaves in hot water and drink by a metal straw.
Yeah.
That sounds horrific and nothing like a latte. There's no milk and there's no. Can you get it from a machine where you press latte? No. But it's a right answer though, so I'm happy with that. Mate, very well done. Well done, everyone there, especially me. Right, I only want one more answer. Let's make it. I bet this last one's wrong. I bet you it's wrong. No. Really?
What?
I've just looked at the notes for this one. Sake.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's wine, though. I suppose mulled wine can be hot. The Japanese rice wine can be served either cold or hot. I mean, to be fair, can you say that about any drink? I mean, you can serve water cold or hot. You can serve coffee cold or hot.
But its typical serving is either going to be nice and ice cold or really heated up and nice and warm.
I mean, I do defer to superior knowledge on everything Japanese-based, and as someone who's never had a sake, I can't argue. I just assumed it was cold. Well, I guess when you assume, it makes an ass out of you and umption. Let's go. That was so good. That was so very nearly good. when you make an assumption, it makes an ass out of you and umption. Let's reveal our next answer. Smoking Bishop. Now, I've gone for this one because I've definitely heard of it, and I was worried it was like, is it a fish or is it an ale? Which I know are two quite different things. But I know I've heard of Bishop's Finger, which is an ale.
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah.
I think maybe the smoking leaned me towards the answer. Is it right? Poker face.
Nicely done.
Oh, Stinking Bishop. That's what I was saying. Look at the notes now. Stinking Bishop's a cheese, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. So not Stinking Bishop, which is what I was maybe worried it might be. A Smoking Bishop is a type of mulled wine or punch or wassail made from
There's that
port,
wassail
red
coming
wine,
again.
Yeah, absolutely. Port, red wine, lemons or oranges, sugar and spices. That sounds really nice. That sounds like Christmas in a single Hackbox box. So I make a point of having a Smoking Bishop next Christmas. Good. Well, I can stop stressing now because I've got 4 correct answers and I'm banked
unless
at 5,000
there's a second
points.
round of bidding.
Unless there's a second round of bidding. Yes, that's very true. JR's still looking for 4. Oni's looking for 2. Clive looking for 3. Prug's still looking for 4 as well. Drahuska still looking for 9. It could happen. If something 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, it theoretically could happen if you somehow made this board not have 5 wipeouts. Let's go to the next one. Kopi Luwak. Kopi Luwak?
Kopi Luwak, yeah.
Kopi Luwak. Hot or cold? It is a hot beverage, aka civet coffee. It's a coffee consisting of partially digested coffee cherries from the Asian palm civet.
Yep. They excrete it out and then it gets fermented and then becomes coffee.
Are you a coffee snob?
I'm not that much of a coffee snob, no.
Okay.
But this has come upon a couple of quizzes before. I think Oni's written questions about this in the past.
Oni, are you a coffee snob? Just to make the question forward. I'm colleagues with a coffee snob who's quite openly and happily a coffee snob. I never thought I was a coffee snob. It's someone who's very, very particular about how they have their coffee, and like they have to have the Sumatran beans that have been vomited up by a particular ferret.
Only says no, by the way.
Anyway, okay, good. we'll move on then. Next answer. Glug. I think that's how you do if it's German, that the umlaut would make it a glug. Could this possibly be a Swedish spiced mulled wine or spirit traditionally drunk during winter, especially around Christmas? Yeah, it is, funnily enough. And weirdly, that's exactly what I've got on my notes. A Swedish spiced mulled wine or spirit traditionally drunk during winter, especially around Christmas.
100% accurate. That's amazing.
It's almost like I had it there as I pressed the button. That also sounds very nice. I've heard of that somewhere in the back in the annals of my memory, but
I'm pretty certain the quiz was question here or there.
Almost certainly. 7 correct answers revealed. There are still 5 wipeouts up there and 4 incorrect answers. Let's go to the next one. Paneer. Now, I associate this with a curry house. Because you can have chicken aloo paneer, and I believe, I haven't looked at the notes yet, but I believe a paneer is a type of cheese.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, paneer is a cheese and probably doesn't go well with a coffee, unlike some other cheeses Oni has suggested before. But there you are again, Oni.
Yep. See other wipeout board about, was it Brudust cheese that you can dip in your coffee?
Oh, I remember that one coming up. Yeah, that was no. Cheese is not coffee is not a place for cheese. No, thank you. But anyway, there's our first wipeout. Bad luck if you've wiped out on that one. JR Drahuska, Silver Electron, Proogs, Eevee, TVP, Topper, and Prey. I'm sorry, forgive me. I don't know who you are, but I recognise the Eevee avatar. Yes, on we go. Anish milk. Anish milk?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah.
It sounds Dutch, and it says that in my notes. I look less clever now.
Oh, sorry, an ice milk. Apparently, an ice milk.
An ice milk. Sounds like ice and milk. You wouldn't think that would be hot, would you? Apparently so. It's a Dutch drink of hot milk flavoured by anise seed and sweetened to taste. As in anise seed, as in aniseed.
Yeah, anise. Yeah, it has a similar profile. Yeah.
So absinthe coffee.
Maybe not as strong as that, but on the right lines.
Have you had absinthe before?
I've not had absinthe before. No.
Yeah, it's not something I'd recommend. I had it when I was my friend's 21st birthday. We went to Prague for a long weekend. I was 19 at the time.
God, in Prague as well. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a proper 80% stuff. That we didn't go for the one that had a dead worm in it or whatever it was, a dead beetle. There was one with a dead beetle in it. We didn't go for that one. But you put it this way: if you have a shot of absinthe, you definitely don't need a coffee after, because you get enough of a kick from that foul green fairy liquid. Right, moving on. Agi limon. I think. Agi limon.
Agi, yeah, I'll go with Agi.
Agi. Hot or not? I'm afraid it's not. Bad luck. A couple of wipeouts on that one. Sounds like it could be a hot lemony drink. It does. Well, it's hot, but that's because it's a hot pepper ranging from 15,000 to 30,000 Scoville heat units. I think that's what SHU stands for.
It is, yep.
Get me. It's almost like he does quiz on a regular basis. Yes, but unfortunately, it's cold in the conventional sense of the word and in the way we are talking about it. It's got some spicy hotness, but not temperature hotness, if that makes sense. Bad luck if you're wiping out on that one. 2 wipeouts down, 3 to go, which means half the board is wipeouts, half the board are safe. Let's take a look at our next answer. Soursop. Sounds sour and soapy.
It does a bit, actually,
But
yeah.
is it very sour soap? Is it hot? it is not. Danny Gambit with the wipeout there. Don't give me that soursop face. It's a fruit of the Annona muricata tree, which apparently smells like piney apple.
Sorry, pineapple. I mistyped that.
Pineapple. But tastes like a combination of strawberries and apple while having the texture similar to that of a banana. Sounds good, I think. Just not a drink. So it's a food stuff rather than a liquid. Is that what we got from that?
Yeah.
It's a fruit. It's a fruit. Lovely.
Food, not a drink.
Right, good. Food, not a drink. Good. Right. Oh, we go. Right. Stop channeling Boris Johnson. Irish Spring. Irish Spring. No. No, Shadowmane, you mustn't drink this. Please don't drink this. Irish Spring is a soap brand applied to the outside of one's body with hot water, not the inside, please. Even if, yes, no. Not for drinky poos, unless you come from a strict Catholic family, and that's one of the literal.
Wash your mouth out with soap water. Yeah.
Washing your mouth out with soap is not just an expression; it is a literal corporal punishment. So yeah, but even so, no, don't
just don't.
Eat
just
soap. Don't.
Soursop, yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah, that would be very much a sour soap. That's actually a sour soap. Baldrick. Sorry, Bandrek. Baldrick.
Blackadder.
Yes. All of my notes for this one just say boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, it's a traditional drink of West Java, Indonesia. Famous, it must be said, for their coffee and their programming languages, with a recipe of ginger water, palm sugar, and cinnamon, a common base. So yes, that does sound quite nice, and it's nice and warm. A Bandrek. Have you had one?
I've not, no.
Neither have I. But it sounds terrific.
We're missing out.
Right, one more wipeout. Yeah, we should go and get one. Let's go. Should we go now?
I don't know. The palm sugar is a bit of a sketchy thing to have as a recipe ingredient. So
palm sugar. Oh, is that like palm oil?
Yeah.
Is that like if you consume anything with palm oil, then you're actually going to hell, because it's like the root of all evil. Apparently, it's not bad as long as it's like well sourced. And actually, if you stop eating palm oil, this is what I heard from someone. If you stop eating. Yeah, it's a sustainable thing, and if you ban palm oil because of some idealistic notion of saving the planet and the environment, actually people will just switch to a less maintainable alternative. So, sorry, I didn't realise this was going vaguely political, but food politics. Let's move on from the
off
food
of your
politics.
soapbox.
Yes, quite.
Irish Spring.
It's not a hill I'll die on. It's just because I know I've got, I know people in the past who's like, we can't ever have anything with palm oil in ever because it's like literally made, but it's shat out by Beelzebub, and it's actually it's a slightly more nuanced argument than that. It's all. Asiatico,
I would say.
Asiatico, except Spanish, not Italian. Is that a hot drink? Indeed, it is. From the Spanish city of Cartagena. Cartagena.
Probably, yeah. Go British with it. Yeah, Cartagena.
We're going to Cartagena for the holidays. No, Cartagena consists of coffee, condensed milk, and cognac, with other recipes also including liquor 43.
I have no idea what that is.
There's no, not quite. But it's 42 notches better than the first liquor anyway. Two answers left. One is right, one is wrong. One is hot and one is not. Let's take a look at Saloop. Saloop. Is it hot? Yes, it is. And that'll be the end of the board. Fonio is not hot, but Saloop is a popular hot drink in England in the 18th and 19th centuries. In it, lally made from the flower salop, changing to sassafras roots and leaves later.
And I can fill you in on the Fonio if you wish.
I think it's a capital I. Yes, please do. Please do.
So yeah, Fonio is a gluten-free alternative to using rice or quinoa. So you might be able to make a sort of rice pudding with it. That's about as close as you'll get to a hot drink with this.
Nice. Well, what an excellent warming board. I'm feeling suitably warmed up after that.
You have points
let's
on the
take a
board.
look at the leaderboard and see how we are all doing. Lots of people with no points. Some players with 1,500 points. Other players with other amounts of points. 3,000 points. Royal Flush has 5,000 points, as do some other players. Clive and Oni are in the lead with 10,500. If you want any more information, read it yourself, you lazy git. Time to do. It's like the time when Paxman did the weather report on Newsnight. Anyway, as Wallace argued, some people don't like the stocks and shares, but at least everyone's interested in the weather. Here is the second Newsnight report. Tomorrow's weather: bring an umbrella. It's always very funny. Yes, there'll be rain in places except where there isn't rain, snow in places except where there isn't snow, and so on. Well, I feel rather happy about that.
Yeah.
Rather better than I thought. A cautious 4, and 5,000 points in the bag. Let's see if I can keep it up, and indeed if everyone else in the audience can keep it up as we go to our next board, which is Chai, then Cough. Very good. Very good. I've just got there. Oh, very, very clever. It's your stream, you can do whatever the hell you like. To be honest, when you take over my stream, you can do whatever the hell you like, but get the emotes in chat, gang. Or that might be a spoiler, it might not be going in that direction, but anyway, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I could be, ruining the pun entirely.
Cough. We've had Chai, we've now got Cough. Let's take a look and see what this is all about. It's answers from Major Charles Ingram's run on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Oh no. Which of these are real brand names or generic names of medicinal drugs? Feeling confused by an onslaught of oddly specific words? You might be experiencing symptoms of thesauritis. Thesauritis. But don't worry, help is here. Introducing Wipautazin TM, the only trivia-enhancing solution clinically unproven to separate real medications from total nonsense. Before you lies a board of 16 names. 11 are actual medically recognised drug names, either the ones you see in ads or their more intimidating generic cousins. The other 5, random phonetic squatters, completely unrelated to medicine. Probably invented by a sleep-deprived game show writer. Possibly real brands of unrelated things to try and trap you. Wipautazan TM helps you identify the fakes, avoid the traps, and reclaim your inner pharmacologist. Talk to your host to see if Wipautazan TM is right for you. Available in all good pharmacies and some crap ones. Right. Shall we take a look at the board, gang? 45 seconds, and I'll get Ash to take over the commentary as things come in, as I'm going to attempt some of these answers myself. Good luck. Here's the board.
Answers are...
And here we go, 45 seconds. So we've got Oopsie Drill, Dom Peridone, Sonos, Anakinra, Harmonix, Asana, Tadalafil, Zofran, Milltown, Cisplatin, Tranquivance, Idebinone, Philith, Ozempic, Flubiprofen, and Moxifloxacin. There you go, I just about got all those. 15 seconds.
Oh, dearie me. I mean, I'm ruling out, like... I want to rule out 3 of them, but one of the ones I'm thinking I might have ruled out, I've actually gone for because it sounds so incredibly plausible.
It wraps around, it goes either way.
It goes full circle. And I have to say, if this answer, when it comes out, if it is a wipeout, I doff my cap to thee, sir, because it is such a very well-placed wipeout. I have a feeling I might be safe, actually. But I've gone for 2 I'm fairly confident on, 2 that feel like they're probably right and relatively safe. And I think there's 2, definitely 2 I've identified as other things.
Okay.
But we will see. So, to the board, and I'll try and rattle through these ones a little bit quicker. I got a bit distracted on the last board. So,
That's okay.
Let's see. Let's see how we go. We're starting with Ozempic. Yes. Good start. Type 2 diabetes treatment, also known by the generic name semaglutide. Yes, that was one of the ones I had heard of, so I'm happy with that. 1 down, 3 to go. For me, anyway, unless you're Drahuska, in which case there's 11 to go, with only 10 correct answers left on the board.
Oh, Drahuska,
really
lucky.
bad luck. Let's take a look at our next one. Moxifloxacin. Full disclosure, this is the one I thought, surely, if this is a wipeout, you have written this exceptionally well, because I thought this is surely real. But then I got to think, is it though? Yes, it is. It's an antibiotic and is used to treat various bacterial infections, either given by mouth injection into a vein or an eye drop. Moxifloxacin, very well done if you got that one. Right, so the other two I've gone for were total punts that felt about right. So keeping fingers crossed at this point. Let's go to our next answer. Zofran. As it happens, that is one of the ones that I went for. It felt safe. I'd never heard of it, but it doesn't feel silly. It doesn't feel like it could be anything else. It sounds medicinal. Zofran.
Nice.
Indeed so. Can be used to treat gastroenteritis, but also used to prevent nausea caused by chemotherapy, migraines, or surgery. Known by the generic name ondansetron. Right, so the first 3 answers out the gates are 3 answers that I've gotten right, and I'm a happy flush at the moment. Let's see if we can keep this
Is it
going.
going to be the fourth one?
Just the one more. Is it the next one?
Oh, no.
It is not. Now, this is when I start to panic. Tadalafil. Tadalafil. This is what a French magician says. Tadalafil. If he makes a girl disappear and then brings her back, he'll say, Tada, la fille. Oh, that was funny. That was very quick. Tada, la fille. Oui, zut alors. Tada, I've even said tada in the notes as well. Similar family to sildenafil, aka Viagra. Tadalafil treats erectile dysfunction, pulmonary hypertension, and prostate enlargement, known also as Cialis or Adcirca. Very well done. If you got Tada la fille. Oui, zut alors. Next one. Pomme de terre. Idabenone. Idabenone. Sounds about right.
Don't know, it's just got Ben in it.
It's got Ben in it, so I probably should have gone for that on those grounds. So I'd have been right. Sold under the brand name Raxony. I was going to say Roxanne. Roxanne! You don't need to put on your Idabenone! That doesn't quite scan, does it? Sold under the brand name Raxony. It's used for the treatment of Alzheimer's syndrome. To our next. Cisplatin. Real drug? Indeed, it's a chemotherapy drug used for treating various different cancers. Well done if you got that. Still not had my fourth answer come up, and I'm just starting to get a little bit itchy now.
Worrying, yeah.
Just a little bit. Come on, let's have it. No. Again. That's another one. It felt too good to me that I thought I didn't trust you on that one. Flurbiprofen.
Just sounds daft, doesn't it?
It does sound a little bit silly. Flurbiprofen. It's like, well, no. What about ibuprofen? But flurbiprofen. Is that really?
Yeah.
Really, yeah. It's an NSAID, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug used to treat. Used to treat types of arthritis. Lots of different brand names for this, including Anazin, Flurbipap, Flube, Phobipulufun.
Yep.
This is just an excuse for you to get me to say silly things on camera, isn't it? And Transact as well. Transact. That's very clever.
Happy Pride Month, yo.
Looks a bit like. Yeah, happy Pride Month indeed. It's a bit like Anakin. Phobipulofun is. That, yeah. It just sounds like a bunch of airport codes stuck together. Nearly. Anyway, on to the next one. Domperidone. Domperidone. Sounds like an off-brand champagne. It's not Domperidone unless it comes from the Peridone region of France. Otherwise, it's just sparkling paracetamol. Domperidone. Yeah, you said this in your notes as well. Sounds like one of those expensive champagnes. We are the same person. But it's an anti-sickness or anti-nausea medicine. A bit like Dom Perignon in that. Well, that's an anti-nausea medicine if you have too much of it. Also known by the brand name Motilium. Motilium.
Motilium.
Yes, Motilium. Motilium. Lovely. Yeah, okay. 8 down.
Well,
3 correct answers up there. Yeah. 3 correct answers. 5 wipeouts. Yeah. Okay, well, let's see.
There we go.
Sorry, spoilers, but the fact I'm still in the room and I haven't, launched my chair through the window is probably a good sign for all of y'all who've gone for this answer. So, Drahuska, Danny, Evie, let's go. Philip.
There you go.
Go on, let's have it. Yes, Philip is a combination birth control pill, also known by the convoluted name, oh my God in heaven.
Yeah.
Ethinylestradiol, or norethisterone.
No, it's not or, it's both.
It's got a slash in it.
Yeah, that is its official name with the slash in it.
Oh, no. Okay, Ethinylestradiol norethisterine. All one name, not either or. Good luck with that. I need to read the whole snippet before I start reading it, otherwise I end up just preempting them, and then it looks like I read ahead and then tried to make a gag out of it that wasn't originally my gag to make. I'm genuinely just not reading them until ahead of time, and then finding Ash has made the exact same joke. I'm nicking all of his gags, but I'm doing it brilliantly and entirely accidentally. We're both of one mind. Oh, goodness me. Right. There are still 5 wipeouts up here, and 2 correct answers to the next one. Asana, as in Asante Sana squash banana.
Push pineapple, shake the tree.
Push pineapple and shake the tree. Agadoo, do. Is Asana a pain management tool? No, regrettably not. Shadowmane, Drahuska, and Hex, and Silver Electron, and someone else's avatar I don't recognise. Bad luck, you've wiped out on that one. Yes, it's supposedly to help keep work moving and on track, but I'm sure it's just a middle management tool of pain and suffering. Asana is an online work management. Oh, it's a Jira thing.
Sort of that kind of thing, yeah.
What's the other one? The good one that I used for a bit and then decided Sheets was easier.
I don't know. What, your Trello thing?
Trello. It's a Trello thing. Do you use this?
I use Trello. That works fine, but this is for those middle management types that want to micromanage literally every little process.
And you've encountered this at work?
No, I've not actually. Okay. Thankfully.
I remember we had something back when I was in education. We had a piece of software called Deepwater Blue, which was one of the most deeply uninspiring, unintuitive, and horrifically dull pieces of software I've ever had the misfortune of using. It was just so unbelievably atrocious, and I could no one ever used it. I'm not being paid to say that. I'm just not a fan, or however that would work. Right, more answers to go. We've now got 4 wipeouts left and 2 correct answers. Let's see the next one. Anakinra.
Well done.
So, treatment for rheumatoid arthritis, also known by the brand name Kinneret, which sounds a bit like a Pokemon, actually.
Kinneret does, and then Anakin, like the Skywalker from Star Wars, but no, it is a drug.
Anakin Ra is what happens in the fan fiction where he went into great Egyptian mythology.
Yeah.
And Anakin Ra, and he became, instead of becoming a Jedi, he became the sun god. Probably. Anakin Ra, very well done. We've still got 4 wipeouts and just 1 correct answer up here. Now, I'm not going to look at the notes in case the next one comes up, because I want to see if I can get... Now, Oopsie Drill. Oopsie drill. This was one I thought, surely this isn't a real thing, right? Oopsie drill?
Oops.
Oopsie, it is not, and it's so not right, you haven't even written me a note for it.
Nope, it's completely made up.
It's just a made-up non-thing. Oopsie drill. Oopsie poopsie, indeed.
What a shame.
What a shame. Okay, 3 wipeouts left, 1 correct answer. To the next. Milltown.
I oopsie this game.
Oh, message from our sponsor, Danny Gambit.
Thank you, Danny.
Oopsie this game. Right. Milltown? It's a city in Buckinghamshire, isn't it? That I have read off the notes. It is. It is a city in Buckinghamshire, but it's also a medication to help reduce anxiety, known as generically. Mipropionate? Is that an N?
Mipropionate. Yeah.
Mipropionate. You're mipropionate. Mipropionate. It's what you say. What's what a ghetto person with a cold would say. Someone from London with a cold. Oh yeah, it's me proper mate. Me proper mate is. So this isn't that line of accent-based humour is clearly not working out for me. The missing answers up there.
Yes.
Hello, David. Welcome to the stream. Sonos. That's a speaker, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah. What I've written for that is some limited clinical studies suggest that exposure to music can help with various mental disorders and psychoses, but as of yet, Sonos, the wireless speaker brand, has yet to market their systems as an FDA-approved drug.
Nice. Harmonix, that is a game development company who made Guitar Hero.
Yes, or Rock Band as well. Yes,
Rock Band.
And playing too much of that might cause carpal tunnel syndrome or various repetitive strain injuries.
And Tranquivance?
And that's completely made up.
Suitably, that's probably why I've never heard of that one. Tranquivance, or I hadn't heard of most of the ones on the board. The ones I had heard of, I assumed were wrong answers. So, let's check out the leaderboard at the end of that and see who's doing well and who's not doing well. It's a veritable smorgasbord of scores that we've got here. Some players have got points, except for those players who don't have points. Some players have got a number ending in 0. All players have got a number ending in 0. Some players have, like Royal Flush and Paulister and Cantor Function, have got 10,000. Oh, and OM Dalton's winning.
A lead of 7,000 there, Dalton. That's very good going.
Right. Is this final board going to be ski, by any chance?
Why would you suggest
Sky.
that, Ben? Why would you suggest it would be ski for the final
Love
board?
breaking the rules, but it's not a rule on your
I know
stream.
it's not
but
a
you
rule,
know it's
exactly.
going to make my skin crawl when I'm hosting it, because it feels like it should be. You get a single hat for that. We've had chai, we've had cough, and now the ski. Oh, I hope this is about yogurt flavours.
Oh, that would be very nice, wouldn't it? But we've already had
really
kind of
hope
food
this-
stuffs and drink stuffs earlier on, so.
Oh, that's true. And then the medicine round, which is more things you put in your body. So, it's going to be. Have you really done a sport question at the end, or is this just like skiing?
The answer is never Tchaikovsky.
Back the ref. Message
Never.
from our sponsor.
Right?
Matt.
Never, right? Indeed. Thank you for the 100 bits, Matt.
Put that sentence in order. Matt the ref, a message from our sponsor, a message from 100 bits. Thank you for that. Ski. I'll put myself and everyone else out of misery. I think it's ski resorts.
Yeah. Sorry.
Was doing so well. Was doing so well.
I think
Which of these nations
okay.
have achieved? Well, no, but maybe. At least one medal of any colour in any ski-related discipline across all past Winter Olympics. I only know one skier, and he came last. On the board are the names of 16 participating nations of the Winter Olympic Games, either past
It's
or
all
current.
downhill from here.
Yeah, it is all downhill from here, Matt, yes. Though Top had said that like 2 seconds before you bitted it.
Oh, you got one for Topper and one for Matt then. Wait, Fanny Schmeller. On the board are the names of 16 participating nations of the Winter Olympic Games, either past or current. 11 of these nations have achieved at least one medal, either bronze, silver, or gold, in any of the skiing disciplines in the Winter Olympics from 1924 to 2022 inclusive. Skiing disciplines currently being alpine skiing, biathlon, cross-country skiing, freestyle skiing, Nordic combined, and ski jumping. The other 5 nations have not achieved any medals in any of these disciplines: ski free and slalom your way around the white.
2 ands. I apologise. The and there.
I just read what's in front of me. Ski free. I do remember. Oh, ski free.
Free,
what a
yeah.
great game that was. Was it a Microsoft Games pack? Because it wasn't on all. Was it a Hewlett Packard machines or Packard Bell it came with?
It was like a Windows 95-y kind of thing. Yeah.
Ski free. That's definitely something we need to bring into somewhere on Friday's stream. See who can get the highest score. Just do that for 2 hours. You fob off Catane. Let's just see who can get the highest score in ski free. Oh, I hope we will have that. Anyway, all of that to look forward to. We're not having ski-free discourse right now. We are, Oni. Right, let's get this out of the way. Skiing all the way to the finish line. Here are your options, and Ash is going to take over the commentary.
Answers are...
Here you go. Your 45 seconds starts now.
Oh, my God.
So we've got Switzerland, New Zealand, Uzbekistan, Croatia, Nepal, Italy, Poland, Japan, Iceland, Norway, Denmark, Kazakhstan, Netherlands, Luxembourg, South Korea, and Australia. 11 of these are nations that have achieved at least one medal of any colour, not of all colours, just any colour. So even just a single bronze would count as correct here in any ski-related discipline. And again, just one of those disciplines will be enough to suffice across all past Winter Olympics. Again, just one of those Olympics will count in this case.
I hate this game.
Last few seconds.
I mean, on the... Do I go for that? Oh, it's
too late now.
It's too late now. I've gone for 2.
Okay. I mean,
One of them I feel...
2 with 10,000 at risk is a good go.
I feel robustly confident about one of them, and the other one I feel like surely. I don't know. I just got a hunch. And then there's one I wish I'd clicked instead of the one I did click. I reckon there's some red herrings in here. I think like Nepal and Iceland feel really obvious, but they feel a bit too obvious. So, but well, we'll find out.
We will find out indeed. There should be a couple of gimmies, and I'm hoping people have gone for them.
Let's find out. Norway. I nearly clicked them. Didn't. Norway?
I mean, they've got the Nordic.
I thought it was too obvious.
Nordic is one of the disciplines.
But it's dark for like 300 days a year there. None of them can see what they're doing. Number 1 nation for skiing with a total of 305 medals, of which 116 are gold.
Yeah.
I wish
they're pretty good at skiing.
That's it. Okay, I'm going to move on. I'm going to put it from my mind. Switzerland, right. Switzerland. This feels safe. Switzerland?
Yes, that's one. 2 to go. One more to go.
Everyone who gave that answer, that is an exceptionally good answer. Very well played. You very, very clever. Everyone who said that answer is very clever. 106 medals in total. 42 of them are gold. Right, next. Yeah, this was the one. I almost clicked it. I thought, surely they're good at most things, aren't they? Italy. I didn't click it.
Yeah,
Indeed.
then well.
80 medals, 23 of them gold. Well done, Italy. I don't like this. I don't like this anymore. Next
good
option.
game, Wipeout, isn't it?
Come on. Japan.
Japan's
27
also
medals,
good.
7 of them gold.
Yep. Oh, here we go.
Boom!
Spoilers, folks.
I fucking hate this game. The Netherlands. Have they won any medals in skiing?
No.
Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Oh. That was a wipeout.
That was a big wipeout for quite a few players there.
Oh, I thought surely they
are very good at the Winter Olympics, but in different disciplines.
Oh, because it's all flat, isn't it? It's all flat. As soon as I clicked that, I thought it's all flat, and they've got tulips and things. They don't have snow in the Netherlands, do they? Or hills, or skis. Or temperatures below 16 degrees Celsius. Oh, yeah, sorry, there's my one F-bomb. You had an F-bomb the other night, so I feel like it's kind of fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Thanks, Marcini.
Well, Netherlands.
What a shame.
Oh well. That's the end of the stream, folks. Thanks very much for playing. No, we've got to get through this. We've got to see who's won. I'm a good sport. And oh no, oh no, wait, don't go. Right, back in the room.
Yeah, they have a total of 147 winter medals across speed skating, short track speed skating, figure skating, snowboarding, and skeleton.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
None in the skiing discipline, though. Hey, yeah. On the plus side, it's a draw.
Yeah, it's 0 apiece again. Hey,
another tie.
We must stop doing this, you know.
We really must. We must get good streamer. Right, next reveal. New Zealand. Yes, one of each colour for 3 in total. Well done if you gave us that. On to the next. Denmark, where it's dark every day of the year, according to what's his child? Who was that on the episode of QI? It was Rod Gilbert. And Sandy got very cross with him because he said, "Oh, it's in Denmark, and the sun doesn't come out for like 6 months." It's like, no, that doesn't happen. And he said, your inability to distinguish the Fenno-Scandian countries could mean you were possibly in Norway. Yeah. Anyway, Denmark. Has Denmark done the skiing? Did they ski the do? Done the medals at the skiing at the Denmark? No! Oh,
big surprise
Dalton,
this
welcome
one.
to the club. Even more pain for you. Oh, it doesn't do that on the Stream Deck soundboard. I need 2 pain buttons side by side. Oh,
What a shame.
just do that. Anyway, yeah, they've only ever achieved a single medal in curling at the 1998 Winter Olympics, and that's their only medal in all the Winter Olympic disciplines.
Yeah.
Curling. So they lob a great big weight down a bowling alley made of ice, and then shout at some people with a broom. Next one. Still 3 wipeouts up there. Poland. Yes, 17 medals in total. 6 of them were gold as well. Well done there. Next. Croatia. Indeed so. 4 gold, 6 silver, 1 bronze for a total of 11 medals.
Polska Bialo Zawoni.
And thank you, 100 bits there, Marcini, for your Polish chants there, I believe.
Very nice. 3 wipeouts to go. It's still 4 correct answers up there. Here's the next. South Korea. No, that's not the accent of South Korea. South Korea. South Africa, which is not the same as South Korea. South Korea. Have they won some skiing awards? Alas, no. They hosted the Winter Olympics in 2018 and have achieved a total of 79 winter medals, but none of them were in the skiing discipline. Bad luck if you're wiped out there. So Evie's got the lead with 28,000, still looking for 1 correct answer, and there's one other avatar I don't recognise.
I think that's Marbaloo is the other one.
Down. Marbaloo with, on 5,000 looking for 1 answer. Let's take a look at the next. Luxembourg. Actually, no, you won because you had the reboard answer at the end. Or did you wipe that out as well?
I wiped out.
Oh, you wiped it. Okay, was that in round 2, the reboard?
I wiped out on all of them.
Oh, yes, because it was Edvard. Oh, fine. Yeah, because it was the Edvard Munch painting, which was, the acid round. Right, fine. Never mind. Luxembourg. Sorry, just to pick up the threads of a conversation we started about 4 minutes ago. Yes, Luxembourg, just the 2 silver medals, both in the alpine skiing. So we're down to 3 good and 2 wipeouts. Let's have a look at the next one. Australia, famous for its snow-capped mountains.
Yeah, absolutely.
They done any skiing?
Yeah.
Surprising amount. Yeah, 4 gold, 3 silver, 3 bronze for a total of 10 skiing medals. Well done there. And 32,000 banked out. Very well done to Evie, who ends up as the high player, unless we have to go to a round of rebidding, of course, because there's still
potentially
2
so.
of each left to the next one. Iceland. Now, this is the one, again, I almost clicked and I thought, no, it's very snowy, but there's only about 5 people who live on the island. I can't believe that, that one of them might be a decent skier, but Olympic standard? It's slightly more than 5 on Iceland, granted, but have they won some skiing medals? My hunch was right there. They do not yet have any medals in any of the winter disciplines. They do have 4 medals at the Summer Olympics. Curiously enough, Iceland... And that's it. That's all they... Well, I mean, for an island nation of only 5 people, I mean, I think that's pretty good going, all things considered. Must be said, though, Iceland the majority of Iceland is actually green, which stands in contrast to the majority of Greenland, which is actually ice. But yeah, lovely country. Would recommend it. Right, 1 more wipeout and 2 more correct answers up there. Let's take a look at the next answer. Yeah, this is the one I thought this is another one that seems too obvious because they're very famous for their mountains and their snow and their Tibetan throat singing or Mongolian throat singing. But Nepal, are they famous for their skiing? They are not. They've competed in 4 Winter Olympic Games with a single athlete each time, in each case in a skiing discipline, but they did not achieve any medals. Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan were the last remaining correct answers, and I guess no one went for those.
Well, they may have done, but would be inconsequential to the result.
Inconsequential to the result. There we go. And with that having been said and done, and that absolute drama of a round where lots of people wiped out, including people who were doing very, very, very well.
You were doing incredibly well.
Oh, that's one of the best I've done. Apart from that time, there was a Doctor Who board. There was that one time there was a board there where I turned up like 30 seconds late for the lobby and missed the entry, and I think I DM'd you every single correct answer. That's the only time that's happened since then. I was like, I can't play it. It's so frustrating. Let's take a look at the final scores of our second game of Wipeout this evening. Lots of players on 0. Oh, including Royal Flush, but he's in very good company. We've got Conrad Lack 1500, Midget on the internet 4000, Matt and ABME on 5000, Vertigo and Solomon Dudley on 6000, Danny and Blau on 7500, Flyboy on 8000. The winner is Michael M with 32,000.
Well done, Michael. I'm just going to pause the game before we roll the credits, accidentally.
Yes, so I don't have a button for that. Well, that has been a tremendous amount of fun. Apologies for my outburst. It was slightly fabricated. I was a little bit annoyed, but it wasn't chair out of window annoyed, but it was quite entertaining for everyone. Good boards, Ash. Good boards. I enjoyed those a lot. Despite you breaking the cardinal rule, even if it was.
But it's not a rule. You said it's not a rule.
No,
we're not over on your side of things.
Rule over here. Wow. I don't know. The hostility of my takeover brings my rules with? It's possible. That's arguable. No, it's lovely stuff there. Really good fun to play. It's good fun to play and host at the same time. Yeah, so I don't know if people know how Ash has implemented this. For anyone who's coding nerds like us, he's got a slightly different workflow to this, and that there's technically 2 different hackbox rooms going on at the same time, which is so I've got two different windows open, which is big fun. That was terrific fun, but we've got more stuff to come. I say we.
Yes.
What is this we? This is my stream.
It is
You've
your
just
stream. I didn't
hijacked your
disappear.
own
Bye.
stream here. He's hijacked his own stream. Oh, but it's it's been lovely good fun hosting Wipeout. But we've got one more game this evening. We're going to be playing Winning Lines. Ash is once again going to be in the audience as part of the 49ers for this.
Someone turn
Message from
Ben's
our sponsor,
outburst
Subscat.
into a wad puzzle.
What's a WAD puzzle? A WAD, Weapons of Absolute Destruction?
Shout out to JB Henry XIV. Wheel After Dark.
Oh, Wheel After Dark. Wheel After Dark, of course. Actually, this is a good opportunity to do some continuity. I know I did a little bit earlier on, but yeah, so tomorrow, back on my side of things, twitch.tv/royal_flush. Can I give myself a shout out from here? I don't know if I've got the permission to do that. I can. Oh, there we go. Come give us a follow if you're not already, because the Conflab continues tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock, and we have got a hench stream. We've got Bidding War starting off, and Ash is doing the hostile takeover on my side of things. So I'm going to be playing the games, much as Ash has been this evening, and will be on the next game. So, yeah, so we're going to be playing Bidding War, which I'm going to be in the lobby for. We're then having a very special game of Money Box, where Ash and I are going to put aside our differences and we're going to team up to try and defeat Hudson Hibby's spot on the leaderboard, which was set at the charity stream. And we've got a very special guest host coming along for that. Oh, excuse me. So that'll be about 9:30 tomorrow evening. And then Ash is back onto hosting duties as he takes on hosting duties in The Purge. Question packs coming in from Dogfish for Money Box, Quizzle for Bidding War, and Proogs for The Purge, I believe, off the top of my head. So it's going to be quite a dense stream, and Ash and I are going to be both hosting, well, Ash is certainly going to be hosting the majority and playing one with me. I'm going to be playing along. We'll probably make an appearance on camera as well. We're then back here on Friday night for Ash's stream, which I'm once again sort of taking over, but that's going to be more of a chill collab stream where we're going to be playing some Catane and apparently some Ski Free as well, while we answer your questions. So if you've got any questions for us, either questions relating to what we do on stream or what we do professionally, or if you want to start digging into our personal lives, that's all is up for grabs. Come along to our casual AMA Catane session on Friday night on Ash's channel, and then of course Music Quiz Live 4 concludes this conflab on Saturday at 8 on my side of things. I think we're going to take a break while we get the next game prepped. I'm also going to go and change, because I'm feeling very self-conscious and very, very warm, so I might change into a white shirt, because that reflects the heat better rather than making me hotter, and probably get another cider as well. So do you do adverts, Ash?
I actually don't really roll ads, but we'll just take a couple of minutes break.
We'll take a couple of minutes break, and then when we return, we'll be playing Winning Lines, and it will be an inordinate amount of cromulence. I do hope you'll come and join us. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. It's the National Lottery Winning Lines! And here is your host, me! Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the second part of this evening's quiz night with me, Royal Flush, in the hostile takeover. Not so hostile takeover, it's been quite a peaceable takeover, actually. If you want to play Winning Lines, come and join the lobby. ZBRD is the room code you need, and correction on what I said before, Ash is not going to be in the hot seat of this game, or in the 49ers, because he has in fact written the questions, so he's going to linger in my ear and heckle, probably, and he may, just like that. I don't know, are you live at the moment? I don't even know. Okay, good. It's just me that can hear, right? So the voices in my head are laughing at me, and yeah, that's sort of. Oh yeah, use Hackbox. Please do use Hackbox. Right, how many players have we got in? You've got camera control on this, haven't you? Voice in my head, which I do not have. That has not been added to my control panel. I've not been deemed responsible enough to look after the camera angles as well. Yeah, so we're just going to have a dance between them. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 20 across? I want to say it's 20 across. Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 34 in thus far. If you've not played Winning Lines before, you're in for a fun night. I had to find a really old version of Owen Dalton's profile pic. Yellow human in the 4th seat. Oh, is it having a moment with the? Might be having a. I don't know. I don't know how the. I was about to say I don't know how Twitch Lib works, but I think the broad consensus is that Twitch Lib generally doesn't work.
Okay, if people have joined in Twitch chat and it's not letting you in, right, that might be my problem with the implementation with Hackbox. So what we can do is reboot with reloading the room. Hackbox, so those that did, those that have already joined on Hackbox will be able to continue joining in on the same room, and then those that want to play, so I know we're in the void, folks, those that do want to play on Hackbox, you can now join on Hackbox and not get blocked out because it's deeming you already logged in through other means, through Twitch chat or whatever. Does that mean the host... Oh, bloody hell, host controls changed, though. I persisted one Hackbox room, but not the other room.
Okay, have I got to re-sign in?
Yes. I will need to give you the code, but not on stream, so I'm going to...
Yes, someone else could host the game. Say again? Oh, it's so very nearly a band.
Yeah, okay, nearly, yeah. Let's roll tiles.
Okay, let's roll VT again. Give me it, we'll have a great time.
So, Hackbox, folks, Hackbox. Sorry for not making that obvious.
I'll do my voiceover again. It's the National Lottery Winning Lines! And here's your host, me, again!
It's quiz night Winning Lines, and here's your special Royal Flush.
Well done to the Strackens. What a great piece of music. Welcome to the National Lottery Winning Lines. Come join the game on Hackbox only, please. ZBRD. Is that the same as it was before?
I should probably unmute for that. For those that have already previously joined on Hackbox, it may not show your avatar here right now, but you are in the lobby. I have seen it come through. So don't worry. If you can't see your avatar pop up already, it has loaded up. You should be entered into the 49ers. Unless, of course, there are more than 49 of you that joined, in which case we will pick 49 of you at random to join the 49ers. But you should all be able to play the game regardless in audience play or actual 49ers play. Right, I'll hand the host back over to you.
Thank you, Ash. And no, you can't bully me for saying Z instead of Z, because that's the correct way you say it, and I should know because our country invented the fucking alphabet. Actually, no, I don't think that's true. I think the Greeks invented the alphabet, really, didn't they? Why is the alphabet in that order? Is it because of the song? I'm not quite sure. I'd like to think it's in that order because, yeah. You can bully me for whatever you like. I mean, really, frankly, but it's in alphabetical order. Yes, it is. No, I maintain it is because of the song. The whole point of Ben being a streamer is yeah, the who point. The who point, Clive, absolutely. Right, we're already at 25 past 10. I was aiming for a half-10 sort of finish. I know I got a bit carried away in Wipeout. I was having too much of a good time. So we're going to get this lobby locked inside 1 minute from now. You've got 1 minute to come and join. Yeah, it's called Double V. Doppelfoul, that's German. W, that's the one. W. Thank you, voice in my head. And it's I think it's Doppelfoul in German, so it's broadly the same thing. U, A, B, C, D, E, F. I can't even remember the German. I've got a GCSE in German, would you believe? Hash Y, is that French? Joao, Ki. Oh my god. I don't. I've decided I don't like this game. Yeah, I'm not playing this game anymore. I forgot my alphabet in French and German. I'll stick with languages like C# and XAML and other such. VB.net, that's a fun language. Do you not speak XAML? YAML? Yet another markup language, yeah. No, XAML, I don't hate XAML, mainly because I broadly understand it, and more importantly, ChatGPT understands it. You just have to tell it what you want in exactly the right way. XML is also something which is not the same as XAML. But yeah, these are languages I am at peace with. So yeah. French, less so. Right, we have had either 40 seconds or a minute and 40 seconds. The loop has stopped, so I'm going to take that as an ominous sign that we're going to lock the lobby inside 10 seconds. So, last chance to come and join the game if you would like your opportunity to win up to 1 million doots tonight. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's time to play the 49ers. Is that a full lobby? Not quite. So, very nearly, just a smattering. It's about 9 players short, but that's pretty good going. So, welcome to the 49ers, and here is how to play. So, the rules. Only 6 players can proceed to round 2. To qualify, you need to be the quickest to give a correct answer. Enter your answer into Hackbox. Ignore that bit about the stream chat. Only enter it into Hackbox. Each answer is going to be a whole number from 0 to 10,000. Do be careful with your typing. If you give an incorrect answer, you eliminate yourself from the game. So don't answer unless you know it. So those are the simple rules. The TLDR. Answer first and don't be wrong. And typos, unfortunately, will not be overridden, so mind fat fingering, especially if you're using the number pad at speed. Those are the rules. I hope you're ready to play. Let's prepare for the first question. Oh, it's me again. There I am. Right. Did you fix the lottery machine voice in my head? No? Okay. Oh, has that happened? Okay, fine. It happens before. Of course it does. Can we just run the lottery machine and watch the physics do its thing again?
I suppose we can do that at the end, yes.
Time permitting. Time permitting. We'll see what happens. Right. Fingers on Hackbox devices, gang. Here comes the first question. Hey, Google, how many closed loops do you have in the text in your current Google logo? Hey, Google. How many closed loops do you have in the text in your current Google logo? Like your pink if you played. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of you having a go. Now, you had a little bit of a clue with the text on the screen. If the font is the same, it looks like it's broadly in the same ballpark. If you look at the closed loops, you've got one around the E, one in the middle of the second G, and then one in each of the O's for a total of 4. If you gave me the answer 4, we'll light you blue. If not, you're going to go red. Wrong answers from Mark Shapes and 2 other players that I can't quite identify in seats 1 and 17. Unfortunately, 3 is not the right answer. You may have missed out the E there, or possibly the G, one of the 2. I suspect you got the 2 O's, but unfortunately it's a wrong answer. Thank you for playing, but you have been eliminated. So, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of you getting it right. We'll go through the top 3 fastest, and the fastest player will be the first of our players into round number 2. Let's see the eligible players, which is everyone, because no one's gotten through yet. So you've all got that lovely shade of burnished bronze. And to our answering times. In third place... Oh, I've got to click it again. The third fastest player with a time of 9.21 seconds was... Only 91_573. Quick, but not quite quick enough. 2 seconds quicker with a time of 7.102 seconds. It was Ralph, aka the Lupine One. Close but no cigar, which means the fastest player by just 0.2 of a second with a very nigh.ce time. First into the second round. It's Topper One Gaming, 6.902 seconds, nigh.ce02 seconds. Well done, Topper. Just 0.2 seconds ahead of Lupine there. Some lots and lots of fast answers in there, but very well done, Topper. You are into looking after number 1. We'll see you in a bit. You can't be eliminated. You can still answer if you're already through, but no danger of elimination from you. To our winning line, we lose the 2 and keep the 7. And... makes a nice noise, and we see a pretty shader, and now I've got to continue to tease winning line progress, which is not going to...
It's not going to
do something
do
in
anything.
chat, but it's not going to do anything because we've not got it on. Right, fingers back on devices, friends, as we go to our second question. A 2012 song by The Weeknd has what numerical title equivalent to the number of grams in an ounce? A 2012 song by The Weeknd has what numerical title equivalent to the number of grams in an ounce? Right, pick if you played. Not many, just 5 of you, 4 of them having already either been eliminated or gone through. Just Kegler Coach there. A 2012 song by The Weeknd has got a numerical title equivalent to the number of grams in an ounce. If you know your metric to imperial, you know the answer should be 28. If you gave me that, you'll go blue. If not, you'll go red. No, alas, it's not to be, Kegler Coach. I'm afraid 16 is not the right answer. Well done to... Is it Woollyback? I think it's Woollyback and Mark who gave the correct answer from a sedentary eliminated position, but I'm afraid Kegler, it's the wrong answer and you've been eliminated. I hope you had more than 6 questions, Ash. I don't like that nervous laugh. Not one bit. Right, let's reveal eligible players and see what it does.
Yeah.
A lot of darkness. Well, no winners this time on Takeshi's Castle. Let's go on to question number 2. Take 2. As of June 2025, how many years old is Discord? As of June 2025, how many years old is Discord? Like, pick if you played. Few more takers on this one. Hoping that you've seen the splash screen on the loading screen that says Discord's official birthday is, I think it's actually June. It might be May or June, possibly. I'm sure someone, the voice in my head will tell me in a minute, but I'm fairly sure. Is it May? I'm fairly sure the year is 2015, which would mean Discord is officially 10 years old as of last month. If you gave me the answer 10, you'll go blue. If not, you'll go red. All players getting this one right, including Topper, who's having a barnstormer at the moment. He's already through. He's getting through again. Bad luck to Kegler Coach. Oh, does Kegler Coach come back on the last one because no one got through? Is that a thing, or
no?
Is Kegler out? No, they don't. Okay, I'm making that up. Kegler coach, I think that's Owen Dalton at the top, and someone else on seat number 6, so I can't quite make out. SJ, thank you for playing, but I'm afraid the answer is neither 12, nor 9, nor 6, and you've been eliminated. So, of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players who gave me a correct answer, 6 of them should be eligible because Topper's already through. Let's reveal the top 3 in third place with a time of 5.198 seconds. TVP, Marcini, great answer, nice and quick, not quite quick enough. Bit of deja vu here with an answer in 4.141 seconds. It's Lupine again, just missing out for the second time in second place, which means our fastest player with a time of 4.107 seconds and taking our second seat in, looking after number 1, is Jerry. 4.107 seconds, Jerry. Very well played indeed. Topper already with that seat. But Jerry, Lupine, Marcini, Marblue, Puzzle Dan, Topper, and then Vertigo. And to our winning line, we lose the one and keep the other one. And I will now tease the winning line progress, which is the button that does absolutely nothing. Right. 3. Go on.
No.
I thought the voice in my head was going to continue conversation with me. I don't know. Can Stream hear you even at the moment?
They can, yes.
Oh, they can. It's not the voice in my head. I don't sound quite so mad. 3 questions down. 2 or 4 seats remaining. I'm not quite sure what's going to happen when we get to question 6, but it'll be... we will see. Fingers on devices, gang. Here's the next question. The Trolley Problem, The Curse of the Ninth, and 3x3 are episode titles to the dark comedy series Inside Number What? The Trolley Problem, The Curse of the Ninth, and 3x3 are episode titles to the dark comedy series Inside Number What? Bite your pink if you played. Lots of players giving this one a go. I like how we got the more intense sting as we get to this question. I love the music beds for this game. They're so good. So I'm hoping this is a nice, easy get for most of us. I've actually seen one of these episodes. I saw 3x3. It starred Lee Mack. It won a load of awards. It's from the show Inside Number 9 from the creators of The League of Gentlemen. I think it's supposed to be an anthology sort of series of dark comedy. I feel like I'd like it a lot. Haven't actually seen more than one episode, but it's on my to-watch list. If you gave me the answer 9, you go blue. If not, you're going to go red. Most players getting the correct answer. Just Kegler going for the wrong answer. 13. Kegler already been eliminated, so not going to have any impact on them. But if you did give me a wrong answer, you're going to go into the dark. So, those players eligible for a seat in the next round are those right there. Quite a few of them getting it right. Let's see who was quickest. Just one number to type. Who was fastest? With a time of 4.392 seconds in third place is Michael M, aka EV. Quick answer, but there were 2 faster. With a time of 4.253 seconds and in second place is Puzzle Eden, aka Puzzle Dan. And with a time of 3.817 seconds and taking our third seat in, looking after number 1, is Clive of Legend. 3.817 seconds. Great answer there, Clive. Nice and quick. And
super speed.
Those were our players very, very fast. Mark actually the second fastest there. But of course, Mark eliminating himself on that first question. Unfortunately, not eligible to play. Very well done if you gave me a correct answer there. And to our winning line, we lose the... empty value.
0.
Empty tens value. We lose the 0 and we keep the 5. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I needed reminding what no value is. We lose the null and keep the 5. 715. And I'm going to press the button that does nothing and move on to the next question. Fingers on devices, friends. Here is the next question. What number completes the title of a John Buchan novel, The Blank Steps? What number completes the title of a John Buchan novel, The Blank Steps? Light pink if you played. Quite a few having a go at this one, which is encouraging to see. And hoping we recognise this title that we were looking for, the 39 Steps. If you gave me the number 39, you will go pink. No, you're not. You'll go blue. If not, you're already pink. If you gave me 39, you'll go blue. If not, I'm afraid you're going to go red. It's quite Topper with an interesting answer, but knowing that he's free from typing anything. Kept going for 13 again. Eventually, it might be 13, but this is not the one. Puzzle Dan 19, Clive 49, Conradalac 13. If you gave me anything other than 39, thanks for playing, but you've been eliminated. So, eligible players for a seat, filling up the second half of the seats in looking after number 1. In our nice burnished bronze colour. Third fastest, Blimey O'Reilly, third fastest, 3.538 seconds. That's third fastest. My goodness me. It's BC. And that's jolly quick. Second fastest, just 0.1 seconds ahead, 3.476. It's Oni. And our fastest answerer with a time. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. And the wee baby donkey is sub 3 seconds. 2.973 seconds. The fourth seat goes to Matt the Ref.
Jesus! That's fast!
Sub 3. Sub 3, very well played there, Matt the Ref. The fastest answer of anybody. Lots of players getting the answer, but no one as fast as that. You are through to looking after number 1. We will see you there. And to our winning line, we lose the 3 and keep the 0. 7-1-5-0. It now forms our winning line. I'm going to press the button that does nothing. And we'll go on to our 6th question to find our 5th player. Good luck. Fingers on devices. Here we go. Entre le nombre 66. Entre le nombre 66. How was that, Ash?
That's all right. I have to defer to shapes on that one, maybe.
That's all right. No, that was more than all right. I thought it was. Très bon. Thank you, Vertigo. And everyone else was saying no. Well. Missy Ludo is French. Well, let's light you up. Light pink if you play. Entre le nombre 66, which is French for enter the number 66, I think. So the answer was, unsurprisingly, 66. Is that right, Ash?
Yep.
Good. Okay, my French has recovered at least that much. Hopefully you gave me the answer 66. If you did, you go blue. If not, you're going to go red.
Hey!
Beautiful! It's a sea of blue, the marble sea. Marble's not really blue though, Ben, is it? So very well done for giving me 66. Let's have a look at our eligible players and our fastest 3. In third place with a time of 4.034 seconds. TVP, third place again. Getting closer. Well, not maybe getting closer. It's third again. Second place. 3.998 seconds for our resident French player, Louladou 45, and with a response of 3.394 seconds, taking the 5th seat and looking after number 1, is Proogs. Well played, Mr. Proogs. 3.394 seconds, and Clive coming in on the same frame, literally the same frame, but already qualified there. Very well done, Herr Proogs. To our winning line, we lose the 3 and keep the 5. And our winning line is now 71505. If that's your phone number, you could be joining us next week. Possibly. Was this shot live? Did this go out live?
No, they would have pre-recorded bits of it and just sort of assumed it. Like they pre-record the actual game show part, and then at the end might actually be done as live.
That's where the gag where he did that mad run from a TV studio in Salford over to Lottery HQ. That's where the gag. So yeah, because obviously he hadn't just run that far. Anyway, moving on, because I'm about to be discussing a persona non grata. We've got one more seat available in the looking after number 1, and press the button that does nothing. Fingers on devices, everybody, as we go to our next question. Good luck. What's 11 squared? What's 11 squared? 11 squared out of 10, no notes. And surprisingly, everybody attempting this one because there's nothing to lose. Actually, I don't necessarily know that. That's just a lie. Hopefully, everyone tried it. Let's light your pink if you played. No, not everyone played it. Forgive me. I'm hoping that you knew that squared is a number times itself. 11 times 11 will give you 121. And if you gave me that, you'll go blue. If not, you're going to go red. 69, 144 would be 12 squared, Marcini. 122 is 11 squared plus 1, Kegler. Shadowmain, 132 is not 11 squared, not quite. You've lobbed on an extra 11. That's 11 squared plus 11. Comradlac, 11 squared plus 1, and SJ, 5 is not the answer. Well done if you gave me that. Unfortunately, if you didn't, you are out of the game. Thank you for playing. And to our eligible players, the lovely orange colour. Fastest 3 to be shown. Fastest 1 takes the 6th and final seat in the game with a time of 3.252 seconds.
Wow, okay, we're going fast again.
That's third place. 3.252 seconds. Third place. AB Me. Not to be this week, AB Me. Bad luck. Second fastest player, 3.078 seconds. It's BC. Not to be on this occasion, which means our 6th seat. Oh, and I don't feel good because it's coming on the same frame. 3.078 seconds. It's just a race case, or is it alphabetized, or is it? How does the logic
order
work?
the messages come in?
Literally the order in which they come in. But yeah, it came in the same frame. So it's down at the machine level of coding. So BC, you can have a moral seat in looking after number 1, but the actual seat is going to, finally, the Lupine one. He's got there in the end. He was twice on second on the first 2 questions, and he's finally got into that number 1 spot. Well done, Lupine. As you can see, exactly the same frame coming in, and it's just RNG effectively determining who actually gets the seat. When you showed Davey me, oh, did you? Did you really, PC? Do players see their times? Ash, on their
I
devices?
can't remember if I send them their times or not on Hackbox.
Fair enough. And if I did, maybe you were spoiled. I've heard of my revelations. To our winning line, we lose the 1 and keep the 8, which means tonight's winning line is going to be 715058. If that is your phone number, or those 6 digits appear anywhere in your phone. What's a phone number? You don't know what a phone number is anymore? If those 6 digits appear anywhere in the last 6 digits of your phone number, you could be here next week playing for a 3-week around the world trip. And our operators are busy dialing out as we speak, trying to get hold of you and answering the phone. You'll answer 1 trip. Shut the fuck up, Ben. That's not a thing that's happening. 18. Press the button that does nothing. And we have got our 6 players. 015578. And it's time to play Looking After number 1.
Oh, hang on. Oh, hello.
Or not.
That's a...
Do you no ref?
Let's try... Why is it saying play next question? That's not right.
I can click it. Don't panic, chat. We'll a little...
Yeah, press it, see
little
what happens.
I'm going to press a button and see what happens.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
That's the next question.
This is the next question. So, no one panic. No need to panic. All is well with the world. And yes. Ooh. I don't recognise this music. It sounds like something out of Echo the Dolphin.
This is the official Looking After number 1 intro bed music.
Really?
Yeah.
This doesn't gel with me, but far be it from me to disabuse you.
I will quickly address something for you there, Clive. There will be buttons in this round on Hackbox.
Aha. Buttons, yes. Buttons. Yes, I'm going to show you the rules, actually, the rules of the game, because that's quite an important factor in this. Got to know the rules. Looking after number 1. Only 1 player of the Super 6 can proceed to the Wonder Wall. You are the Super 6, Clive, Jerry, Lupine, Topper, Matt, and Prute. Each podium has a number. These are the possible answers to this round's questions. Answer first and answer correctly with your own number and you're safe. Answer first and answer correctly with an opponent's number and they're out. Answer first and incorrectly and you're out. And be careful, because if no one answers in time, the player whose podium number matches the correct answer is out. So you can save yourself by buzzing in with your number if that is the answer to the question, or you can knock others out by buzzing in with their number before them. Those are the rules of the game. Good luck to you all. Is there audience play along with this, or is this a spectator event, Ash?
There is audience play along. They get a token number of dupes if they answer before the buzzing in player with the correct answer. Though it won't debug to you any of that information.
Fine.
It debugs to me in the logs that I might be able to read that potentially.
Okay. So if you are in the background game, if you're not one of the Super 6 this week, you can still play along for the bants, but you're in a bit of a race against our Super 6. So let's go to our first question. Fingers on buzzers. The options will be 5, 11, 18, 27, 30, and 35. Here is your first question. As of November 2019, how many chases are there on the UK version of The Chase? Matt the ref has buzzed in. What has he said? He's gone with the answer of 5. Is that right? It is very well buzzed, Matt. You were the first in. It is the correct answer. And Clive, unfortunately, Matt's got your number. Thank you for playing, but you're in the dark. Then there were 5. Fingers back on buzzers. Oh, questions fucking with my brain, man. On we go. 5 has been eliminated. 11, 18, 27, 30, and 35 are your options. Fingers on buzzers. Here's your next question. According to tradition, how many years have a couple exchanging pearl gifts been married? Matt is first on the buzzer again. He's gone for 30. Is that the correct answer? Yes, it is, Matt. And you got 2 right in a row, but no eliminations that time. But you have saved yourself from an early shower. Very well played. Same options in play. Let's go to our next question. In Quay? What the fuck are you talking about, you lunatic? Next question. Which Downing Street address is the official residence of the Chancellor of the Exchequer? Matt. Goes with number 11. 11 Downing Street is the home of the Chancellor of the Exchequer, currently the address of Rachel Reeves MP. And unfortunately, this is not Matt's number. Unfortunately for Jerry, it does mean, Jerry, we have to lose you from the game. Thank you very much for playing, but you're in the dark. 2 down, 4 to go. Options 18, 27, 30, and 35. Here is your next question. In the card game Hearthstone, assuming standard play rules, how many cards must each player have in their deck? Proogs was the first to buzz. He's gone with 30. Is that the right answer? Oh! It absolutely is, and the tables have been turned. The Slayer, Matt the ref, taking out 2 players in quick succession as well as saving himself, has not got to his own answer and unfortunately has been slain himself by Proogs. Great hustle, Matt, but unfortunately not to be this time. Proogs has got your number and you're in the dark. That's such a missed opportunity that no one ever said that player has got your number. That's a brilliant catchphrase, by the way. And that is all me. I'm claiming that I'm the first person in history to say that. 18, 27, 35 are the 3 options remaining. Lupine, Topper, and Proogs remain. Here is the next question. Glenda, the Good Witch, enjoys throwing rocks at flying monkeys. On Sunday, she hit 18 of them, which was twice as many as she hit on Saturday. How many did she hit that weekend? The first snifter of the timer, but Lupine is coming in with an answer. They have said 27. On Sunday, she hit 18 of them, which was twice as many as she hit on Saturday. 18 is twice 9. 18 plus 9 gives us 27. And Bye-bye, bounds of the mesh. 27 is the correct answer. Toppy, your Luigi strats have not paid off. Thank you very much for playing, but Lupine's got your number, and you're in the dark. Ralph versus Proogs, two old rivals who were thrown together in a game of... Oh, hello, two Bens.
You're in stereo.
I am. Just the two of me is there tonight. Oh, goodness me. Two rivals who were thrown together at QNL. Behave, Topper. One for each player. Thrown together in a game of Money Box at QNL, now come face to face in this, potentially the final question of looking after number one. Your options will be 18 and 35. The very best of luck to you both. If Score Count rolled Boxcars, Snake Eyes, and a 4 in Yahtzee, what would his total be? Proogs. I'm trying to work this out now. Proogs has gone for 35. If Score Count rolled Snake Eyes, that would be 2 ones, a 2. A 4, it's just a 4. That's 6. And Boxcars, I believe, is 12 for double sixes, which will give you a total of 18. It's the wrong answer, Proogs. You have eliminated yourself. Thank you very much for playing, but you've not got your own number, and you're in the dark, which means the winner this week going to our Wonderwall is the Lupine one. Well done. GG. Well, that was very exciting. That's such an exciting end. It's not even the end game. It's such an exciting format in general. And it's going to be Lupine who is going to be playing the Wonderwall. And I know I've only got one more button to set up. No, 2 more buttons to press. Set up, rules, and then go. Yep. That is the sum total of my remaining contribution to this Wednesday night stream. I'm going to be so at 6s and 7s tomorrow. I'm going to get up and think it's Friday. You do know that. And then I'll be bitterly disappointed when it's not Friday. It would be a tremendous shame. Anyway, at this point we're going to do the Thunderball draw. Okay, we've done the Thunderball draw. Thank you very much. Let's play. Let's go to the Wonderwall. Lupine, in case you want a quick refresher of the rules, here's how it works. This is the prize round where the hot seat player can win anything up to 1 million doots. 49 answers are presented on the wall, each numbered 1 through 49. When the game starts, questions are presented in chat and on stream, and each question will have an answer that is on the wall. To answer the question, just give the number associated with that answer, presumably through Hatbox. You don't type the answer, just the number. Just the number, Lupine, okay? Correct answers move up the money ladder. Wrong answers earn strikes, 3 strikes, and you are out. If you don't know the answer to a question, you can pass by saying pass or pressing pass or typing pass, Ash. Pass button. There are only 2 passes available, after which you may not pass anymore. If you need more time to find an answer on the wall, you can use the pit stop button for a 15-second pause in play. And again, you've only got 2 pit stops available in the game. Once you've earned 2 strikes, or the clock has 30 seconds or less remaining, you can bail out by pressing the bail out button, I guess? Yep. If you do not bail out in time, then you will leave with nothing. You've got 4 minutes to get 20 questions correct. The very best of luck. Happy with the rules, Lupine? I would assume you're happy with the rules. Well, you can type in chat that you're happy with the rules. Yeah, there good. To be honest, I don't much care if you're not happy with the rules. I'm starting the game anyway because it's 11 o'clock. We've got 3 more streams to do this week. So if you're not happy with the rules, then you're not going to have a very good time for the next 4 minutes. Right, good luck, and I hope you're ready to play along at home. Let's play Wonderwall. Difficult to say who's more nervous at this point, me or Lupine. Reveal the answers. Okay, Lupine. Drink in as much as you can of the answers on the board. And now, Wonderwall. Just the number is all you need to give me in this. I wish you the very best of luck. And we're playing. What development company created the Kirby and the Smash Bros. Series, both published by Nintendo? 32 HAL Laboratories is correct. What emerges from a chrysalis? 31 butterfly is right. Nairobi is the capital of what African country? Passes and pits available. 23 Kenya is right. I hear you can see lions there. Owing to the number of clubs in its 3 divisions, the English Football League is colloquially called what? The 72 is correct. Sir Kenneth Yellowhammer is the chairman of which fictional satellite station? Pits and passes available. 3 minutes to go. KYTV is good. In the TV series, who had a housekeeper called Mrs. Doyle? 5 right so far, 15 to go. We're passing on that one to the next one. Which artist was known for Guernica and his Blue period? Under 3 minutes now. Pit stop still available. Picasso is right. 6 correct. Paleontology is the study of what? Fossils is correct. What kind of animal is the mascot for Fruit Loops cereal? It's a toucan. That's correct. 8 questions correct. What is the last name of the ruler of the title castle of the TV game show Takeshi's Castle? Kitano is correct. Good answer. What is the name for the Seven Wonders dual expansion where players can invoke the gods of multiple historic religions? Pantheon is correct. You're halfway there with over half your time. David Mitchell has hosted what Radio 4 panel game show since 2006? 2 pits and a pass still available. 37 The Unbelievable Truth is right. The Minskys were famous for running what kind of theatres? Burlesque is correct. The comedy show 8 out of 10 Cats took its title from the famous tagline of which brand? Whiskas is right. In which castle in Berkshire is Queen Victoria buried? Under 2 minutes now. Pits and passes still available. Windsor Castle is correct. In which continent is the capital city of Montevideo? $25 South America is good. In which country is the eponymous Casino Royale from the 2006 Bond film? Thank you for using the word eponymous and not titular. Right, time for our first pit stop. 1 minute and 31 left. Spades of time. You've got 15 right, Lupine. You've got a minute and a half to find 5 more answers to hit the jackpot. 1 pit and 1 pass left. Clock's back on and we're playing. In which country is the eponymous Casino Royale from the 2006 Bond film? No, incorrect. Is Montenegro. Who won the first series of the UK version of the X Factor? Still got a pass, still got a pit. Steve Brookstein is correct. Which differently named Pac-Man ghost is coloured orange? Clyde is right. 3 to go. What letter represents 1000 in Roman numerals? A minute to go. A minute to find 3 questions. We all believe in you. M is correct. Which gas is usually used to make the carbonated water in soda? Pass and pit available. You can still take another strike as well. 45 seconds. Carbon dioxide is right. 1 more question. The theme song to the Bond film Tomorrow Never Dies was sung by which American singer? Taking up that second pit stop. 40 seconds on the clock, Lupine. You need 1 more answer. You're at 500,000 dupes. You have still got a pass, and you can still take a strike. Your bailout isn't even active yet. 40 seconds, and we're playing. Crow is correct, and you have done it! With a pass and 35 seconds and 1 strike still available, you have soundly defeated the Wonderwall Lupine 1, and you've won 1 million dupes to go with the 2 million you won in the lottery last week. So, well done there. That might be the first ever game of Wonderwall I've seen where we didn't even get the bailout active. Probably not the first time that's happened, but yeah, only 1 question incorrect. Casino Royale, Montenegro. There is a line that Judi Dench says in that, which would explain how he's able to set up a private poker game at Montenegro and Casino Royale, or Casino Royale in Montenegro, possibly. But we don't care about that. You've absolutely smashed it out of the park, Lupine. Huge congratulations there. I haven't got a button now, so this is just our lives now.
This is literally the end now, yeah.
This is the yellow haze, the wonderful yellow shader, which is floating through the void.
From Shader Toy, yeah.
From Shader Toy, which I know I've also brutally held down and shamelessly ripped off at some point as well. Oh, hello, Ash. You're here too.
I'm here too, yes. Hello there. To go over the point of the past question as well, in the TV series, who had a housekeeper called Mrs. Doyle? The answer to that was Father Ted.
Oh, of course, the father. Well, good morning, Mrs. Doyle. Except with an Irish accent, not whatever the hell that was. Yes. I hear you're a racist now, Father. Anyway. Oh, my God. Less of that. Right. Well, that has been a hell of a stream.
Yeah. Absolutely.
This is what happens when you start on time. You have a lot of quiz and still end at a sensible time.
Yes, pretty much.
I should try this starting on time malarkey more often, definitely. Oh, hello. It's all me.
It is all you now, yeah.
Well, I'm going to wrap things up here because that is customary at the end of the stream. Don't forget. If you have enjoyed yourselves this evening, Ash and I are doing the same thing all week. We are sharing our quiz night. We're having a big conflab quiz night and game night. Of course, quiz night on Ash's channel is usually hosted by him, but game night on my channel is usually hosted by me. But this week, we're going all out and we're swapping everything down to the announcement messages in the Discord, which are hostilely. What's hostilely? How do you conjugate that? Taken over in a hostile way. That doesn't work. Hostility. We're taken over in a hostile manner. Hostilation. The hostilatiousness of the takeover was anyway. Even down to the Discord message, we're doing everything and the greetings and the sign-offs and all the rest of it. And even the late start. I was a couple of minutes late tonight, so that's very much my thing on Ash's channel. Thank you very much to Ash for going with me on this. I'm really looking forward to the rest of the week. I've had a great time tonight. Thank you all as well in the chat for all the wonderful gameplay and the wonderful banter that we've had along the way. I hope you've enjoyed the Wipeout boards, and thank you to Ash and the rest of the community who contributed to the winning lines questions. And congratulations as well to Ralph on smashing it out of the park with that million Duke win. The conflab continues tomorrow on my channel. I've just given myself a shout out because I can, basically. But Ash is going to be in this chair. He and I are going to be playing Moneybox together, and we've got a very special guest host for that game. But Ash is going to be starting the evening off by hosting Bidding War, which I'm going to be playing and probably heckling on mildly. Ash is then wrapping up the night with The Purge, and in the middle, a game of Moneybox, which I don't believe I have actually played before. I don't know. Have you played Moneybox before, Ash?
I don't think so. Certainly not the hot seat play of it.
Well, that could be a huge amount of fun then. So, yeah. Well, so that's kicking off tomorrow about 8 p.m. It's going to be a thick stream, so it'll probably a bit later than this, maybe around about midnight. But we'll, it's a special week. So yeah, all being well, we'll see what happens. It's a school night after all. That's going to be about it. Any raid targets in mind, Ash? I won't necessarily steal that from you unless you think I should. Oh, maybe I should.
I don't have any raid targets in mind, but there was a thing I wanted to mention briefly before we finished off. Oh god, let me find what it was again. I was watching a video of Alec, Guitar Hero player, also known as Asai, who was playing along one of the more recent albums by Sinewave, wonderful creator Sinewave, and the new album that she's released is just absolutely incredible. If you're into the kind of music mashup stuff, go on YouTube, listen up Musical Transients. It is a fantastic 35-minute music album with an awesome undercurrent story in it as well that you might not realise until you get to about halfway through the album what you do. It just hits you like a ton of bricks, and you suddenly realise that the entire album has an entire second meaning that you didn't even know. It's just that incredible. I'm going to post it in my Discord for you to watch along, either at the Alec play along of it or the actual album itself if you want to just listen to the music solo. It is a fantastic album, and you definitely want to listen to it, especially in this month as well, Pride Month as well, because it has a very significant meaning in that domain as well.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. Musical Transients on YouTube, and check Ash's Discord for a direct link to that. I think we're going to go raid Flargen Lounge. I'm going to give Ash all the credit for that, and then I'm going to try and steal it back when we actually get into the room. Anyone got a suggestion for a raid message? Because I don't have the operator running, and it's not my channel, so I won't be able to log them anyway. Any idea? Ash, have you got a good idea for a raid message?
That's a good question. I haven't really been keeping track of that. Anybody? Any thoughts?
Any thoughts for a raid message, chat?
Any thoughts in chat?
I just think hostilaciousness is, if we're short.
Hostilaciousness is not bad, actually, yeah.
Mixed up raid, makeup, and Tchaikovskying. That's quite clever. Quite like Tchaikovskying. Netherlands skiing. That would be appropriate, wouldn't it? Netherlands skiing. Tchaikovsky. That's very clever using the actual names. Any favourites, Ash?
What was the oopsie medicine? What was that? Oopsie drill.
Oopsie drill. That's quite good, isn't it? You want to go with that?
Oopsie drill. Go on, then. We'll go with oopsie drill.
With or without the hashtag, gang?
Go without.
Oops.
Go without.
Without the hashtag. Oopsie drill. There we go. Grand. Well, thank you all once. Yes, that's enough. Just in case you weren't sure what the raid message is. Thank you all once again for coming to join us for the first of 4 very special crossover streams with Ash. Thank you to Ash for letting me be here and trusting me with pressing buttons. I always enjoy a button press, and it's always a good yarn to be here. So thank you all. We'll see you tomorrow evening for more of the same on my side of things, where we've got Bidding War, Money Box, and The Purge. Until then, it's good night from me.
Oh, it's good night from me. Or him.
No.
I ruined it.
Oh. Well, shall we do that again? Until then, it's good night from me.
It's good night from him.
And until next time, you have been watching Quiz Night with me, Royal Flush. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, take care. Peace out. And good night.
Bye. I
need a button. I ain't got a button. There we go. Let's set the raid. Oh, it's so unsmooth.
That's all of my streams. I can't actually start the raid. And we're keeping all of this in as well.
This is what happens when the camera stops rolling. I'm pressing the raid.